I just pushed the button.
Welcome to the CC's Corner!
Well, hello, everybody. Uh, Thurgood, you were just waiting for me to push the button. That's all. That's all we were waiting for. I sat down. I have my caffeine. I have my can. I just needed to actually push the button. So that's all it is. As you can see, it is pretty lonely up here on this panel for me this evening. Kathy is unable to make it this evening, and Rue had to work, so he will be sliding in whenever he gets home, as long as we're still on the air. So, hey, El, Ghost, hey, hey, Dave. Um, Dave, my orange portal is doing very well, by the way. So, um, yeah, he's crying in the corner because he has to work. Absolutely. So I don't know. Hey, Lowe's. I don't know what time he's getting off or what time he got off. Um, and at the moment, I'm waiting for Dawn to show up. So it's just kind of me at the moment. Carl is roaming around doing stuff. He's getting himself stuck up into the bedroom, not stuck up, but set up in the bedroom. He went and handed me my caffeine, and he's always roaming around the house somewhere. You always get to see those Crocs. Um, so you see his little table sitting there and doing all this. So maybe,
I should tell
uh,
Busted, lady. I'll be on later with with the plants. I'm trying to get my stands and stuff. I was not ready for the show.
okay, all right. Dawn's 10 minutes away, so that's fine. After the show is done, that is fine, Dawn. We will wait for you. It all the love. So it has been a week since 2 weeks since the last one, so it's fine. Not any issues. I think I can hold down the fort until then. But
Yeah,
as
I'm getting
soon
set up. I'll
as
be there in a minute.
I was gonna say, as soon as Carl gets set up, if he wants to go ahead and show the plants, um, but I am gonna go ahead. I know. He's setting up. He's walking around doing stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. And we are going to, before Dawn gets here, I will go ahead and pin that up there. So if somebody wants to come on, you can come on, hang out with us, talk, chill. Um, if you want, you can wait until after Dawn is gone. If we get enough interest on anybody coming up and hanging out with us, we'll stay on. But it is what it is. Yes, the dawn of germination will be here. He's going to be talking about the Cannakan app that's coming out. Hey, um, so anything new and exciting for anybody in the chat that's had going on? Baby Dad Grows. Hello and welcome to the show. Damien, hello. Christopher, hello again. Serge, nice to see you, my friend. Um, yes, all in good company. Everybody in this community and everybody that shows up here is all in good company, anyways. All wonderful people. I will tell you, we don't have a lot growing at the moment. We have been resetting tents. Oh, oh, and wait, where'd he go? Oh, it's because I got it set up on the wrong way. There is third good, but first in our hearts. How are you, my buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Cece?
I'm doing good. How have you been able to transplant those autos yet?
Well, let me get this piece of damn thing here.
Hey, Yes, absolutely. Big love and shout out to all the veterans watching and growing. Um, Always a big supporter of our veteran community. Yes, that is a very nice shirt too. Elle likes your shirt. All right, so let me get
Anna.
your girls up here. There they are. The Thunder Wind and so which one is which?
So this is the Thunderwind, and then this
Okay.
one is the uh, what is it? Blood Temple Tansy. Yeah, that's what this.
Blood Temple Tangy. See, I'm never gonna remember that one. I'll remember the blood part, but but hey, I remembered you were growing a Thunderwind, of course, because I got two of those going myself.
Yeah, so I'm starting to see a little deficiency there. So I definitely know they're getting hungry. So I'm going to have to
Hmm.
start the Athena tonight, probably give them a feeding, man. Because they're definitely hungry. There's nothing in the pro mix, you know. So that's
Yeah.
definitely necessary before I
That
get them
other one's a
outside.
SOFIM, right?
Yeah, SOFIM is the blood temple tansy, and then we got a little bit of rain. You know, they'll be going in here,
Hmm.
right in the sides. These will come out on each side. Food from the top.
Yep. And that's all your leftover soil and
Yep.
everything, right? From previous
Yeah.
grows that you've
There's about
amended.
this much of regular Pro Mix and Cocoa Mix because I
Okay.
had some downstairs still. And that's all on a dolly, so I
Hmm.
can pull it wherever I want, you know.
Oh yeah.
I can
So if
actually
it's,
wheel it in the house.
I was gonna say because if it gets storming or gets real ugly while they're small, you may need to bring it
Yeah,
in.
I can bring it in right here, no problem.
Oh, Nomix. Hey, buddy. It's been a little while. So, yeah. Well, good. I can't wait to see how they turn out. And especially Macho. You got that thunder wind going over there. So, always a good
And you
one.
can definitely see the root development happening.
Hmm. That's a strain that we got from Silly Rabbit. We bought it for our daughter because she loves like chocolate mint ice cream has always been her favorite. So we were like, well, we're gonna buy some. So she likes it. She asked for
Yeah, I
us
definitely
to
like
grow
the
it for her
cream.
birthday.
Yeah, the creams are a thing for me for sure. I definitely like those.
Hmm.
Anything that's got that creamy aftertaste on the back end, I love it.
Hey,
Love
token.
it. Okay.
Yep, El Can content. Yep, y'all go support our local community members. Anybody, El Canna content. I don't think El, your site's not back up right
Yes, it
now,
is actually
is
right
it?
now.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Yep. So go support. Purchase
absolutely,
some merch.
100%.
You can get all the Gromies you know have a bunch of them, have a bunch of gear on there, shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff. I mean, just go check it out. Support L. He does a lot of great work. He actually made my new logo, y'all.
I
And he
mean,
loves he loves me so much he made me several of them.
yeah, I
So
mean, he did the same thing with me and the Romulan stuff too. You know, that was awesome, man. You know, I didn't
hey,
ask him to do it; he just did it because he's a homie. You know what I mean? So of
oh
course,
yeah.
you know, I support the homie. I got a blue one. It's a little different. I forget which design it is, but I've got the blue hat and I got the red hat too. It's just hard to wear a hat with this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, I need to wear more hats, especially when I go outside, but I don't. So it's just, CBD
Yeah, absolutely.
tree.
Shout out to L, man. Like, you know, he smashed me and Macho together and created their Macho. Made a
Yeah.
T-shirt for us. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I, know.
that's
I
love,
still
dude.
have
That's
to get
love.
one of those. I still have to get one of those. I have to get a
Yeah.
lot of things, y'all, but
Mary got
growth,
one. Of
yeah.
course, Macho and me both got one. I love
Hmm.
it, man. It's my favorite shirt ever. And I show my friends and, you know, a couple people in my family I still have living. And, you
Yeah.
know, they're like, man, that's so awesome. I can't believe you got your own T-shirt, you know?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. The Thermacho. Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta get one of those. I gotta get a L Concept shirt. I definitely want one of those new AQ shirts that he
Yeah.
has. But man, it's just life is a struggle right now, as you know, Thurgood. So it's been tough,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and we've got I finally gotten to the point where I can, we can make it and pay our bills. And now you got other stuff coming up. Our
Yep.
youngest son is going off to basic training, so I'll have to get a few things for him.
Right.
And then when he graduates from the Air Force, we're going to be going to Texas to go for his graduation. So it's like,
Oh
okay, so now that I got that, I'm like, all right, I'm going to be working a lot coming up soon to make sure we can pay our bills and have the time and money to make up and go over there.
yeah. Right.
I mean, you think about it, it's going to cost $600 or $700
Oh yeah.
just to stay over there,
Hmm.
and then
Got
you
to
got
be
to
prepared,
gas.
man. Because if you go in blind, not even having a chance, like that's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm just like, and the good thing is though, I'm going to be super excited because we're actually going to be going over there and staying in the city that Rue lives in. So it's not that far from the Air Force Base.
That's awesome.
So we're
So
going
you'll
to
be
go
able to see
stay over
Grillmaster
there.
Gary. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'll get to meet Jerry. And we'll get to hang out with him and Kathy. And, that was the whole thing. Because I'll only get to see my son for like a few hours the first day and maybe 4 or 5 the next day. And then he's
Right.
gone because he's
Right.
going up to North Texas for training at that point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll go over there. I mean, we're basically going over there to go hang out with Root and Kathy
Right.
and just see my son and wave at him from the
And it's an
stands kind of
excuse,
thing.
right? Yeah.
Give him a
It's just an
hug and
excuse. Yeah. Yeah.
smack him on the
Yeah.
back of the head and wish him on his
Yeah.
way.
It's like
Don't
that
fuck it up.
commercial they had not too long ago where the mom's dropping the son off at school or whatever, and she starts realizing all the stuff she can do. She got her phone out and she's like, bye, and just kind of takes off and leaves him just sitting there in the parking lot. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Good stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
congratulations on that though. You know what I mean? Like you got him there.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
him there.
absolutely. I mean, he's the youngest, so all three of our kids,
Yeah, but you
it's
got
like,
him there. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like as a young adult, having that responsibility in the military, man, that's a lot.
yeah.
But you got him there.
Yes, yes. He was a AB honor roll. Finally, his last, well, most of 11th grade, but his senior year, he was on the AB honor roll the whole time. It took him all of high school to get there because,
He was AB all through high school.
Did
He was on
somebody
eh,
the
say
A. He
cheap
was on
China
the
he,
A
junk and
honor
filter
roll at
weed?
the end.
yeah. At the end, he was on the A honor roll, but in ninth
Yeah,
grade, he kind of goofed and slacked off and kind of
it was
a
worse
little
in
bit.
eighth grade.
Yeah, it was. But ninth grade, it was a little bit better, but still wasn't good enough.
Once those
But
baseball coaches got their hooks in him, though, he had good grades because they
yep,
preach good grades. So
yeah, you had to have good grades to
To be
play,
on the
and
team, yeah.
yep, perfect attendance. That was one thing he always had, unless he was just like really, really sick or had to go do something else. I mean, perfect attendance. So, because I mean, you can't go to baseball practice. You can't miss baseball practice, and if you don't go to school, you don't go to baseball practice. You miss baseball practice, you might as well just quit the team. So he went to school every day. So,
Right, right. There was a reason, right?
yeah, absolutely,
So did
absolutely.
someone say cheap China junk and foo weed?
No, but I mean, you can say China junk. I mean, that'll work.
Eh?
That's just two. That's only two. Remember, foo weed doesn't count. You can say foo weed, but China junk is the only one that
he
counts.
said China junk
Oh,
earlier. As soon
yeah,
as I unmuted, he said China junk then.
yeah,
And then he
Uh,
said it again. I've
yeah,
said it once now. You've said it twice.
yeah. That's
The chat's
hilarious.
going to
Yeah,
fucking blow up.
yeah.
If
Come on,
anyone can
cat.
tell.
Come
Christopher's
on, cat.
helping you.
Okay, hold on.
uh,
That's awesome.
all right. So Serge asked. He's been wondering if you like the Zabba Abba bars.
Abba Zaba.
Dabba
Get
Abba
dabba.
Zabba
Yeah, I
bars.
actually do, believe it or not. Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I got a good belly on me. I didn't get it for not eating anything. You know what I mean?
I was trying to
I
show him.
definitely like
I
Dabba
was trying to show
dabba.
that number, my love.
oh, okay.
You see that?
5540. That was before the show started, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago on our last show, it was 52. 10.
Smokey, we found out that when he went into the hospital, I don't know that he ever made it out or he made it home, but he is no longer with us. He passed away.
That sounds.
So that is the reason for continuing uh, to, well, we would have been playing. We would have been, yeah, we're trying to kill you. I know.
And you know, whether
Um,
you agreed with him or not, you still got to respect it, dude. Like one way or another, you got to respect it because that's that man's opinion, regardless. You
oh,
know?
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. You know, and trying to grow for your dispo friend. Yeah. Yeah, it is, unfortunately, but that is the reason why, even though he's no longer around, we will continue to play um, the CG game um, and talk about foo weed. So,
100%.
uh,
So what's
I mean,
Don on
come
his
on and
way
try
home
it.
or
If you're
what?
too
What's the
dark or
deal?
if it's too light, CBD tree, come hang out. We're just at the moment. If you want to wait, you can. Don said he was going to be here. He should be here in just a few minutes. He thought the show was later,
Oh,
so he wasn't quite ready just yet.
gotcha.
So, but he should be here in just a few minutes. So that's why I dropped the link. So I was like, if anybody wants to come hang out with us,
Sorry,
yes.
I had to get some tissues. Couldn't breathe.
Rest in peace. Yeah, Carl's been having some trouble breathing recently, having some allergy issues. So,
No fun
go-
there.
going on the massive dabs probably is gonna make him cough and not be able to breathe too much. He's got to stop a little bit and breathe. Hey. So,
I will
but
prevail, though. I will make
oh
it
yeah,
through all of
absolutely.
them by the end of the night. Have no fear.
Yeah. So what I was saying earlier, oh, Don's doing his hair and makeup right now. Yeah, probably.
Got to get that hat just right, guys. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta get it fixed just
It's
right.
got to fit.
So,
Look at that.
and
Gotta get that hat just
there's
right,
the
guys.
man himself.
It's gotta-
We get that closed down. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
The
hey.
dawn of germination.
How's it going, guys?
Absolutely. Good, good, good.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
Thurgood,
very good. What's up, buddy?
you are more than welcome to hang out on panel with us all night if you want. Um, so just to let you know, hey default. But we have the man in the house.
Hey,
Well,
guys.
hello.
How are you?
Sorry, I should have reminded you what time the show was when I sent you the link, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I saw CC's live with Dawn. I was like, no, she isn't.
No, I'm
I
not
thought it was
there. I don't
9,
know.
and even on Instagram and stuff, I put it as 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, no, ours comes on at, well, it's 7 o'clock here, so
And
I
goes
I
till
usually take a
God only knows.
till
Yeah, I
whenever
know. I've
we
hung
want.
out. It
Should we
goes
give up?
a few hours sometimes.
We've gone up to 5 hours, 5.5, I think
Wow.
was the longest. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I think
we
there was a 6-hour one that got
was it?
deleted. It was one of our strikes. Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When it like
Yeah.
That was one.
Halloween or something? Was it Halloween that we did it?
Who is Mo? So I think I know.
Yeah.
She's from Canada, I believe. Mo is my main guy. Mo is the guy that helps me keep this dream alive and keeps me organized. If Mo was here, I would have been here on time.
Yeah.
But Mo's over in
He would have
Vienna, and
made sure.
he's probably sleeping right
But he's
now.
I'll say
sleeping
he's
right
probably
now.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mo is absolutely awesome. If other than Dawn, of course, if y'all ever get a chance to meet Mo in
Thank you.
person, he is just awesome. He is very genuine, very sweet, very caring, always just very upbeat and he is one of those people. I'll be honest, I don't normally like super happy people, but he is one that it's just infectious.
Yeah, Mo's
So
a great
you
person.
can't help but smile when he's around. I mean, and you can just talk, very easygoing, easy to talk to. So he is awesome. Yes.
Yeah, Mo
Mo is a great dude.
Mo and I met pretty much, I think a little over a year of me starting Cannakan, and he was kind of like he's very he's oops,
Oop.
I'm back. I'm here somehow. But he was reaching out to me on Instagram and was really loving the product, and him and I just ended up, communicating quite often, and so much so that I would, reach out to him in the morning at his morning and say, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, what, you're still up working?" And just give me some tasks and I'll help you out, Don. You know what I mean? And he did, and it's been close to 3 years now. And he's my complete opposite. He shines where I don't, and we complement each other well. And yeah, it's an amazing dude, and it speaks volumes for how like this community and how it can actually change the course of life, essentially. um,
100%.
I met Mo and a lot of people that are here that I know tonight, Thorogood and Carl, and all on this journey through this community, and it's pretty amazing. And I think I needed availability to the whole world to find somebody like Mo, because there's nobody else I could do this with. Like the app we're going to talk about tonight, I'm somebody that kind of jumps into something and gets hyper focused and put the blinders on, and just nothing else in the world matters. And Mo makes sure that all those things outside of my blinders are taken care of. And he's somebody I trust doing it. And yeah, it's me and him, man. Me and him in the world. So pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you message Cannakan on Instagram,
Yeah, you're
the
talking to Mo.
Cannakan, you're talking to Mo. Just so y'all know.
It's funny 'cause
Don doesn't look at that channel as much. He will eventually.
yeah, I
But
look forward to getting back. There's just certain things that so having the fulfillment now and having Mo has allowed me to go back to being me and doing the things that I excel at, and that's what I've been doing now. And once I get caught up, one of the things I really like doing is getting back into the social media, creating content, being a little bit more involved in the community. I really, I think one of the successes to Cannakan was being present in the community and actually building relationships with these folks. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it's been pretty amazing, and yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
That's how
I
we
talk
met
about
you.
it all the time. My
Mhm.
germination rate completely changed. And I know a lot of people have no problems planting right in the soil. I am
Yeah,
not
of
that
course,
person.
of course, and I
Um,
appreciate it. It's somebody like you, Thorgo. You've been and CC Carl, you guys have been supporting this dream of mine back when it
yeah,
was, just a crazy idea. And to be having a booth this year in Berlin and representing the brand overseas. Um,
worldwide, baby.
I have to say, like
Mhm.
all of you guys contributed to that success. You know what I mean? There's no way I have 4 pieces of plastic, heat pad and stuff, but and a good idea and product. But without that, without you guys, it's really nothing. And the success that we see, yeah, I work my ass off. Mo works his ass off, but there's also another part of that, and that's people that support you, people that genuinely support you for the right reasons. And
Right. Right.
some of the greatest people, like I do trips now. Like I'll go to Vegas. You see, I'm looking. The thing I look forward to the most is seeing Macho, seeing Saul, seeing Frankie's. You
Right.
guys, when you go,
Yeah,
that's the highlight of it all. Blazing
exactly.
Arizona, and we just
Mhm.
have. And these are people in the community that supported me in the beginning, and I've traveled the world now a bit, and these people are. Some of the best people I've ever met.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
You guys are all amazing people. I know that when we show up somewhere, there's no drama, and it's going to be an amazing time. And
yeah.
it's I'm very fortunate.
You
Yeah,
hung out with High again too, didn't you?
yeah, man. I got to meet. So
Man,
High Again is I reached out to them in the very beginning when I just started producing the products, and Neil, I kind of sent them this long like huge message on Instagram where Instagram was like, this message is too long. So I had to like put it into a Word document, cut it up, and then send it to him, kind of like saying, look, nobody knows what this is. I'm a guy building this thing out of my kitchen. I'm working 100 hours a week for fucking months on end. Can you try it out? And I'm like, tell him the whole story. And he just says, yeah, fam, we'll try it out. And sure as shit, they did. They did it without notifying me. So I was terrified that something would go wrong.
of course.
Um, But what happened was, I went from doing these local events and just trying to find my way within the community. And Despicable Dabs is actually the guy that helped me navigate into the community.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think I just lost my train of thought where I was going with that.
Oh, we were talking about the high again, and
Yeah, so what I went to from doing all this small local stuff and kind of learning my way in is I went from like if I sold a pair of Huggers in a week, I was like, yes, I made a sale. You know what I mean? And it was like
Right.
amazing. Every small milestone was amazing. But 2 days after they tried out the product on High Again, Dakota was there. They opened the container, they showed the results, and after that, it was just like we went selling every single day and haven't missed since, other than when we had
Yeah.
tariff issues and some
Hmm.
other roadblocks that we had. But like they really catapulted Cannakan in a way that was pretty amazing, and doing it just out of the kindness of their heart. And
Oh yeah.
Dakota is just a huge supporter of the brand, of me, and to have finally met them in Berlin and like go out and have dinner and be able to look at them. I mean, you could send messages all day long, like, "Oh, thank you so
Oh,
much." But
Yeah.
there's no way through a message I can actually express like really how life changing their everyday, just something they didn't think of, was no big deal to them. How it actually not only changed my life but my son's future, and to be able to see them, eye to eye and be able to thank them in person was a pretty amazing opportunity, and it felt like full circle. And I think leaving Berlin was the first time since Cannakan where I left and said, you know what, we're actually a recognized brand in this industry, and this is pretty damn
100%.
amazing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
100%. I mean, they're amazing content creators, right? Like,
Yeah, they
so
are.
all the people that they have, that follow them, dude, that's never even heard of the Cannakan because they've been doing it in a bag or,
Right.
just soaking them and then straight in the soil. And like I said, I'm 118 seeds in,
Yeah,
uh,
man.
and 115 of pop. Now the
Oh,
Crazy.
other
we've
was
lost count.
genetic. It was one genetic that did it, one
Yeah.
company. I'm not going to put their name out there,
No,
but
no, of course.
they were all the same being, all so I put it to their genetics.
And
So
Oh
and,
yeah.
and that's my thing, and this is why I'm really confident in the product, and why I'm so passionate about what I'm doing, is that it's reusable, which is amazing. It's
yeah,
and the results are repeatable, and
right,
because it's a controlled, repeatable, consistent environment, you're able to identify issues. Like you said, I put one up recently, and I'm not going to say which one it was, like you are, but I actually put it on IG, and there was a brand that just like it just didn't perform well, and it was obvious in those two partitions. But I ended up sharing an IG because I thought it was really powerful, because you could see, you know what I mean? Like you can't say, "Oh my God, I had 12 seeds. Six did amazing and six did terrible." You know
right,
what I mean? All those other six are probably from the same brand. If they're in the same environment and any are thriving, then it's not the environment. You know what I mean? It's those
right,
seeds. And
right.
and this is one of the reasons why I came up with this new app too, which I'm really excited about. I've worked extremely hard on this for months now, and it's going to give everybody that data, that, you know what I mean, throughout the across the board. So
Yeah.
I'm all ears, brother. I'm all ears.
I was wondering if my
Yeah.
mic was broken, but you're just
No,
listening up.
no,
I know.
no.
I'm just
You're
listening in, man. I want to know what's going on. Like I
Well,
said,
yeah.
I've got two cans. I had one
yeah,
August that I knew I wasn't. I was going to get one away. I really was. Once I decided I was going to do a giveaway,
right.
and I was like, you know what? I got to use it. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm keeping it. I need it. I mean, what if I need it again? What if I
Yeah,
want to pop
I,
all these at the same time?
you
And
don't have
then
to
I
tell
saw
me,
that
man.
display out in Vegas, and I'm like, you know what? I just need that big ass thing.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly, right.
Yeah.
Do all season, yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
could
I
divide
appreciate.
it up again. You could have like another row of dividing, and
Oh yeah. Well, that's another thing, and another thing for, big shout out for Seedsman for helping me, kind of like, they've been amazing to me. They've been kind of mentoring me and advising me, and they're allowing me to do things now. Like, between them and Mo, I'm able to do these things that I'm really passionate about. One thing, one of the reasons why I came up with Cannakan, because I love growing, whether it's cannabis, vegetables, fruits. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just,
100%.
it's in my fiber. I grew up in a right to farm community. My great grandfather came here from another country to start farming. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just who I am. And Cannakan was a solution for, multiple variety, larger scale germination within the garden with the cannabis and staying organized and repeating that process. But one thing too is I like organized. I like data. I was a website developer. I love analytics. I love true, tangible information. You know what I mean?
Right.
And especially data. It's not promises. It's not words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this app is going to, if you're a seed head, you know what I mean, and you like organization and you have a collection, and you like data,
Yeah.
the new app.
Guilty.
Yeah, definitely.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
100%.
the new app is gonna like answer all those questions for you. And I got a beta version kind of floating right now, and I'm probably 2 weeks away from like dialing everything in, but I'm super excited about it.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome.
All right. So tell us a little bit about what all you're willing to share about the app and what exactly it's going
Well,
to
if I can share the screen, I can share.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
show you. I can show you the
Absolutely.
app. And I think I can. I have to unfortunately put my new old man glasses on now. So
I'll feel you, brother.
Oh, some just came down the stairs.
Uh-oh. Sound like somebody kicking a can down there.
Let me know if Okay, here we go. I just got to figure this out. So if I share this screen, okay, give me a second here to figure this out, and I'll be sharing screens. Okay, so I can do this. All right, cool. I've never shared a screen on StreamYard, so bear with me.
Oh, you're fine. Baby Dad, I know that you're in the background. If you would give us until Dawn is gone. I took the link out for right now. And then if you want, you're more than welcome to come back, but I appreciate it. Sorry, I meant to take it out when Dawn came in.
Okay, I think this is going to work. Do you see my screen?
I do.
Okay.
All right. You ready for me to share it? Or just tell me when. I don't want to pull it up too soon.
Let's just let this load. And how do I? Okay, this will work for me. Okay, cool. Is it up and you can see it?
We can all see it now.
All right, cool. So this is Cannakan Grow app. Let me move this over so I can see you guys still. And what it does, it's a hub for anything seeds. Collections, you can have your own vault in here, but it's also to keep track of your sessions. So and it's a place to learn, you know what I mean? So there's going to be, let me just make sure I have some yeah, so I'm in dev mode. It's going to show a bunch of bullshit numbers and everything else, but so basically the goal is to use this and keep track of your seeds and your sessions, and to go back into histories and get analytical data on all your runs collectively. But not only that, but to share that data with the whole community. So it's going to build a massive database on seed varieties, seed sources,
Breeders, yeah, I mean,
and how they're performing from which breeders.
Absolutely, Chunky.
You're either going to be able to track seed age. So, you know what I mean? You'll be able to see how seeds perform over, a series of time of degradation. So it's pretty neat. I think so. I mean, I've been dropped in. I've been sitting in this thing for quite a while now, for a few months since the beginning of the year. Pretty much working on this. So basically, I would come in and I would, and this is a big move. I think I made this decision recently where I'm opening it up to everybody. So you don't have to be a Cannakan user. You don't have to be, have our product. So when you start a session, you can decide what method do you want to use, and you can be anything from paper towels to rock wool, water glass, soaking, starter plugs, direct in the sew. If you have some crazy other method, use that.
Yeah, but we're gonna go with the can. 'Cause
Yeah, the
that's what we
Cannakan
love.
is the Cannakan's a controlled method. It's, you know what I mean? It's so we could run a test run here. And here it is. So here's my grow session. Now I have 8 partitions available. It's going to estimate my time. These I got to work. So I'm still working on this. So some of the logic might not be 100% right now, but and if you're a can user, it's going to tell you if you need more filter papers. So it'll keep track of the filter papers, and if you do need them, you just go and reorder them.
Holy Toledo, no. The answer is no.
I think I screwed this up. And I
You
can
know, I've
update.
noticed recently a few people that didn't even use them.
What is it?
The filter papers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem is one, it keeps the humidity at a great level, especially where it's available for the radicals, the tap roots themselves, and it keeps the tap roots from going through the holes in the strainer, which can
Right.
cause damage.
Right.
So once I have my partition set up, it's going to automatically do my time, my date, and keep track of when I complete it. And it's all dependent on the user using the app itself. That's going to help us get the best data. So your only responsibilities, and you will get notifications because you can put it on your phone. You could put it on your desktop. So it'll send you notifications throughout the whole progression of the timeline on that session. But I just simply, I come here if I want to track my seed age. I have old seeds. If they're all from the same pack and the same age, I can just enter the seed and it's going to automatically fill it into the partition chart, or I can individually fill them into each partition.
Huh.
I also have a vault available where I can keep all of we'll start it again, but where I can keep all of my seeds. So I can put all my seeds in my seed vault and all the information that goes along with them, how old they are, how many seeds you have, everything else. You can share your seed vault with other users so they can see what you have in your vault or whatever else. You can take notes and talk about certain seeds during these sessions. So it's going to keep track of a lot of that. And I can just, if I want to start a session, I just start a session from my seed vault, come into here, and we'll do a test run again, CC. And I can come down and just start adding seeds from my seed vault.
So this will take the place of my spreadsheet
Correct.
that
I
we
was
have.
getting ready to say, I use my Note 10 right now for that, or Note 20, whatever it is, the Samsung thing, where it's got the sheets on it, and I just I create notes, and
Well,
I've
not
got
only
all
is it,
my sheets in there.
yeah, you're a couple clicks away from starting a session, and not only
Yeah.
can you keep all your seeds in your vault, but it's going to keep track of every run, how many seeds you get. It's going to alert you when your seeds start getting old. You know what I mean? There's so much to it, rather than just having a container, like you said, spreadsheet, all these cards, and where you can just not only keep all your seeds organized, start your sessions from there, and get so much data from your seeds and all your sessions. So just pulling from the vault, I'm able to just, keep adding right into my partitions.
Yeah.
Okay, and this allows you to be able to put in whether they're an auto, a photo, a fast flower, all of
Yeah.
that
So
stuff.
if I want to manually put one in, let's do some some Chad Westport, right?
Right.
Mhm.
We'll run some, and it's two. I have over 2,000 seed varieties in here. I have 600 and something sources. So you're just typing in, two letters, and you're getting, your hints already.
So it's giving you Chad Westport after typing in a couple letters.
Yeah. So anything,
anything that
if I
comes
go to
back.
put in seedsman, you name it, it's gonna be there. Then I get to choose, what it is, the sex of it, and the amount of seeds. And if it's in my vault and I put too many seeds, it's going to give me a warning. And then once
That's
I do
all.
this, and I can save
So
my session.
what's too many? Because there's some we have.
enough.
Well, what I'm saying is if you have 12 in the vault and you try to germinate 13, it's going to tell you you don't have that
You
many.
can't 13. Yeah. Yeah.
And so then once I start it, it sets up your grow companion. And I'm having a problem with it saving, because what it should be doing too is it's going to open up 2 more rows for the number of seeds that germinated. But we'll find that too. Like I said, I was working on this and I had to stop to jump on
Hey,
here.
Joe.
But once I do this, it's going to end up keeping track of each partition, the overall rate. I can take pictures of my germination results. I can create a snapshot and share it with the community as well.
Don, I just hands down that this is awesome.
Yeah.
This
100%.
is absolutely awesome.
So let's go to, so if I go to my sessions, we're going to go to leave without saving. Let's open up a completed session, and then we can see what it looks like once it's done. So you get an overall, you know what I mean, summary of how everything went. It'll tell you how long it took. This says 46 days because I started it, worked on the app forever, and said, oh shit, I forgot to change that. But you get a full report, and nothing that wasn't, all your fields that were empty, they don't show anymore. So it's just straight up all information, how each partition did, your overall germination rate, what sources were in there, how each partition did. And you can share all this information with the community. Actually, let's go to your profile. So you're going to have let's go to the community. I'm on that way,
So
right?
can you select who you share it with?
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe I will go to the profile first. So you end up with your own profile. If you're a grower, it's going to navigate you through all your grower experience. If you're a source, you'll be able to claim your page and keep track of whatever. But say you're a source or a breeder, you can set up test sessions in here. So you can go and have multiple people test your seeds, and share all that in a combined report. And you know what I mean? So you could have 20 people testing your seeds wherever, and it'll keep that same report, and you'll get that same data for overall for every individual one. And once the app starts taking off and a lot of people are using it, excuse me, it'll suggest to the breeder and the sources who are like competent and suggested and verified testers.
Right.
That's going to be a big thing, because especially if you're working on a breeding project, it will tell you who all you sent to. If a requirement, what you can do is have them join this, and they can actually log everything. They can check germination rates. They can check all of that. So
Absolutely.
This would also be really great as far as the community side, because it would tell you whose seeds are germinating the best, which breeders you want to look into.
This is what it was about. And a long time ago, I had an idea when Cannakan started really growing. I was like, it would be really cool if I could use my platform to share that space with like these smaller breeders, like these wicked passionate guys that are putting out fire, but nobody really knows who they are. And this is completely community data driven. There's no ads, there's no like changing, your positions. It's actual results from the community. So you're gonna, like you said, you can go, because one thing I noticed, and especially like before I got into this, before Cannakan, I was just like in a couple, grow forums. I didn't know anything, but one of the questions that always remained were like, where do I get good seeds from that are, reputable people, and what's a good seeds to get?
Well, I remember my first seeds that I ran at the Rainbow Room CC, I got from a waffle on Facebook. A raffle waffle. And then I kind of got addicted to it, like fucking poker, and I ran up 2 credit cards. You know what I mean?
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that shit. You know what I mean? And once
Collection
we,
addiction is a bad thing, but
yeah,
this will massively help not just everybody else, but yes, the new breeder is the one that I think about the most
yeah,
because they're the ones going out, especially when people are first starting. You don't know what to grow. You don't know
yeah,
what works the best. You don't know what breeders to look into. And if you
yeah,
Google where to buy seeds, I mean, you may be buying them like most of us that started out from, oh, well, the most common ones, either a Royal Queen or Barney's Farm or
Oh, this is where
420
the
fast
grow
I
life.
Love
diaries.
Growing Marijuana or,
Well, that's
something
where I
like
was.
Whoever has the biggest ads.
When I
Yeah,
first
Yeah.
found
Whoever
out I
pays
could
the
get
most.
seeds from somewhere, it was like, I love growing marijuana. That's where I was getting all
yeah,
the shit from. And then like,
yeah,
and to be honest, that was kind of the start of Cannakan because like I got a bunch of shit seeds. I was like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Holy Toledo, we all have a seed problem.
yeah,
It's a real thing. As
Well,
soon
yeah,
as you
I
start
think I
growing,
think
you have a seed problem.
I think a seed collection is like if you're somebody that has chickens too, you don't and like plants, you just don't count them. You know, there's no numbers, there's
Yeah.
no counting method. Yeah, it's something that's escaped all mathematical possibilities. So
Hmm.
anyway, so when you're in your profile, you can also share your ID. So I can share my profile with somebody. If I meet somebody somewhere and I want to share my vault or share just the
Scan
the
your
app itself
QR.
with
Hell
somebody
yeah,
or to connect and to
Yeah.
see because in here as well you're going to see what it's an overview of everything that you've done. That's what the profile is. It's going to be called something different too, but it's all your activity within the community, yourself, how people see your profile. It's not Facebook, it's not Insta, it's all about seeds.
yeah,
uh,
Hmm.
but they'll be able to see your activity. You'll see, insights from, how your germination is doing across, like this one saying across my sessions. You'll see things that are going on in the community. But this section here, and I made it more colorful because this is where you get to have a collection of like who you're following, who you're connected with, not following, who you're connected with. You know what I
right,
mean?
Hmm.
Who you shook hands with as growers, the sources that you trust, and breeders. You know what I mean?
right,
And you'll get the people that you follow, whatever that you're connected with. You'll get notifications on what they're doing and everything else, um, which is cool. I built stuff that I would want. You know what I mean? That like
right,
Cannakan. That's what I wanted. This I want.
right,
I've been wanting to build this thing forever, but now we have the tools that you can.
right,
You know what I
Yes.
mean? So now I'm able to use some AI to create language with me to create programming information so I could build this thing. So it's like, so I was like, shit, as soon as I found had the ability to do this, I was all over it. Like, this is what I want.
right. Well,
Hmm.
saying now that you can see your seed collection, is there going to be a trade section anywhere?
Trade.
Yeah, like barter
Yeah.
and trade.
So what I don't want to do is anything I have to monitor.
Okay.
Right.
Like I was
Yeah.
going to include like chatting in this. No, you can connect other ways. You know what I mean? You'll have
Yeah.
handles and stuff, but I don't want to do
Hey,
anything I
straight
can
up
monitor.
answer. That's all I wanted to know. You know.
Yeah. No, but I'm glad you asked the
Yeah.
question because
Yeah.
I want to let everybody like this is just like a safe zone. You know what I mean? It's all like I want it just to be honest information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like
Hmm.
pure data driven, no BS, not by Cannakan. The second I said, listen, you can choose your method and you can use paper towels, you can use whatever else.
Right.
I thought that was, it's not me trying to lock in the Cannakan
No,
people.
100%.
Like I
No.
really am. I want to see people do better. I want to see things get easier for people because that's what I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
want to know that when I'm spending a shit ton of money on seeds that I'm getting my value. You know what I mean? I'm not throwing money away. And I know that these
Okay.
people are trusted. They're trusted not by some application or some company. They're trusted by a whole community of people.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's what I was saying with them waffles. When I got all those seeds, I don't know how old any of them seeds were.
You don't know anything about them. Somebody could say
Yeah.
something and it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things get lost in translation as things get new people are growing out and doing things with certain genetics. That all gets lost, and you might be innocent. You might think you got something, but you really don't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Where I
Yeah.
think that if this can get enough traffic, which I hope it is. I mean, I've invested quite a
You
lot of
know,
time in this thing and everything
I'm a
else, but
supporter, brother. You know, I dig
I
it.
appreciate it.
I'll
Oh,
support that shit.
absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that it
Yeah.
should be. I want it to be a trusted source when you're like, where do I? You go to the Cannakan Grow app. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so and then out of the sessions and everything else, once everybody's using everything, and even so, you have the option in your profile where you can either share your stuff publicly or you can just keep it to yourself.
Okay.
You might not be seen in the community, but all your data of your sessions will be shared publicly. It won't share anything about your information, but it will share your success with sources and breeders and what those successes and downfall.
Okay. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can't lock out globally. So it will be whether they're hidden or public sessions. You'll have that information available, which I it needs to be. And anybody that's going to try to pump themselves up, we have little things in play that look for like nefarious activity and people trying to do things that are dishonest. So all it'll do is if you start doing things that aren't trusted, it will just get you banned from the app. So and you get to see who's using it around the world. You know what I mean? After a while, like how many total sessions are in the community, like how many growers are using the app,
Right.
how many total seeds have been tested, how many sources have been tracked, and the varieties have been tracked, and countries that are using it. You get live information. I built this thing for 5 years from now, not today, because people are going to go on. It's going to be pretty empty because you're going to have like 10 users on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as it grows and it has 10,000 users, it's going to be ready for that. You know what I mean? And that's when it'll be extremely, extremely powerful. Okay, I like that. I had to peek and move my screen to see what that said, but I like it. None of that food.
It's not nothing that Don creates is any damn China junk there.
Well, I've done some shitty ass stuff, and like, but if I'm going to sink my so much into something, I want to make sure that what I'm offering is value. You know what I mean? And and I have nothing to gain from this. You know what I mean? It's just well, don't get me wrong. I think that it's good for the reputation of the brand and everything else. You know what I mean? It is a good move business wise, but I built it out of passion. You know what I mean? I put everything outside of work on this because, man, like when I like the Cannakan, I like building stuff. That's who I am. And,
Right.
and then you see like what's trending, who's the most trusted varieties. You know what I mean? And then it's going to go and pull somebody every month or every week that's doing a full report, that's putting out good information for the community to see, and they'll get recognized. You know what I mean? Which I think is pretty cool. And you'll see what's going on in the activity and everything else within. And the thing is it's not just this. It's if I want to see, well, hopefully I didn't move it. I mean, you want to talk about information, you can find out performance across the source activity, source rankings, variety rankings, most tested sources. I mean, and all of these, dial in more. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's going to show you more information than you could ever have dreamed of about seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom of the community is where you would share, your sessions. And people can take a look at your run specifically. So that way they can see, one thing is your results might come down a little bit and you say, what happened on that run? And like you saying, Thurgood, like you identified an issue within like 2 partitions of it. Well, you'll be able to see somebody's report and see like, oh, wow, they did monster results here. Of course, these are all 100, but monster results here, but I identify a problem here. And other people can see your reports. Nothing is hidden.
Right.
And I think maybe some sources and breeders will probably really hate this app. But too bad.
That's what I was thinking. but you know what? Then that
bad.
just makes them have to turn around and create a better product.
Yeah. Why are they mad? Like
when I showed this, when I showed this,
exactly. It makes them have to think.
When I showed this to seedsmen, they were like, "Shit, this is what we need. This is what the community needs. Like, this is amazing. We want to do better." Like, and there's a few other people that I showed to, like, "Oh yeah, this is make everybody accountable." You know what I mean? And but also make certain people available. You know what I mean? Make some people available. It's not about accountability. It's also making availability for people that people don't know about. You know, like one person I've always thought in mind, of course, I'm thinking about the new pop and fire and good genetics, but this guy,
Right.
Kid Frost, Kid Frost, I'm sure some of you guys know him.
Yep.
I met
Yeah.
him in Boston back in the day, the same day I met Tom from Seedsman. He's just like this passionate grow up macho runs his gear. And
Yeah.
and he's just a
I was
great
getting ready to say
dude.
that.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He's got great genetics, but wouldn't it be cool if he could be found somewhere else where people are actually like showing results and testing his gear, and it's, you know what I mean, and it's available. I don't know. I think that's
Yeah,
pretty.
it flushes
Fucking
out the
awesome,
face for
Don.
sure.
It's fucking
So
awesome, man.
And then
yeah.
yeah, like I said, so yeah, you get to share all the reports will be down here. And listen, there'll be, unfortunately to me, it's going to break my heart, but there'll be paper towel resorts, reports, there'll be directed selling reports, it'll all be there. You know what I mean?
Now,
But
will
you
it be
only
all
get
compiled
you
together in
only
one area, or there's going to be separate areas? You have to go to that area and see that kind of stuff.
no, I'm not hiding
You
anything,
have to
but
be subjected to that.
I'm not. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I've heard so. But I want to be fair because not everybody
I
uses a
know.
product. Everybody has the, it's not the only way to do things, and I don't want to
No, I
say
get
this.
it.
But the
I
people
get
that
it.
get
Yeah.
it and the people that see the value and the merit of the product, then they use it, and that's great. But not everybody does. But they should still be able to get good reporting. They should be able to be involved in it as well. So I don't want to be,
Mhm.
but I
I
will
get
say
it.
all the featured ones
Most
will be
definitely.
using the CAN system because in my eyes, it's a controlled system. It's a
Right.
controlled device. You know what I mean? Nothing
Right.
else
Absolutely.
is.
Well, and the good thing is too, is not only those people that use other germination methods, once they start posting, and if they're using the app, they may be able to see that their germination
Well,
rates are not
it's
as good as
gonna.
somebody else using the Cannakan.
So
And so
100%.
once it pulls,
maybe,
yeah, once it pulls enough sessions, it is going
mhm,
to absolutely, even if it's bad for Cannakan, it's already in the code that once we reach X amount of sessions for enough data to give real data, it's going to show what method works best, what time frames you should expect from those methods, and what type of rates you should expect from those methods. And it'll
mhm,
also tell you what problems were that come from those certain methods, even if it is the Cannakan. Even if it is, I want to know.
Right.
I want to
yes,
identify issues. You know what I mean? And this is a way to do that.
Right.
I'm really taking a
You can't
chance with
fix
this.
something if you can't find it.
Right. But
yeah,
I think I took a really chance with my brand and everything else to be like, you know, I'm gonna let everybody use it. But it makes sense
yeah.
to
Yeah, I
me. You know
mean,
what I
that's a
mean?
gangster
And
move, man. I mean,
cotton
you put it
swabs and
out there
things
for
like that.
anybody in any competition. The products or
Yeah,
way of germination period is there. Yeah,
see cotton
100%.
Yeah,
swabs in whatever plastic bags, 100% Germany.
Yeah,
I'll put
I
that
mean,
put the information in here. You know what I mean? That's great.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and it's
That didn't
whatever
work for me.
germination works for you. Now,
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
you know,
I love my
we love
product.
Dawn, we love the Cannakan. It, but it's whatever works for you. It's
yeah,
always, this is our favorite method, and
yeah,
it's always worked.
yeah.
But it's whatever works for you, as whether you're using this product,
Yeah.
another product, some sort of knockoff, paper
I was only
towels,
joking, by the
shot
way, when I said
glasses,
that.
No, I
whatever.
know, but it's
I mean, cup
yeah.
and water, yeah.
Do I think it's the best method? Yeah, I do, and I've got 40 something years of growing experience to say it's the best method that's worked for me. It's controlled,
Yeah,
it's repeatable, it's dishwasher safe, so you can sanitize it. You know what I mean? It's to me it's and it's every time I open it, I know what to expect. It's the same results every time. So of
Yes.
course I love my
Whatever works
product,
in your
but
environment.
I know that
Absolutely.
people are going to do different things. You know what I mean?
yep.
Yeah, I mean, Elle, I don't think there's going to be well, you can use other for
You
butt
can use
plugs if
other,
you'd like.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can use
But,
other.
If butt plugs your thing.
of course.
Um, and then
Of
we
course.
have in the learn session, I'm gonna, and this is 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna start really filling this in, and it's gonna be not only like how to use the can system, but it's gonna be on overwatering seedlings, underwatering seedlings. You know what I mean? How to recover them, how to transplant, how to, you know what I mean? From my experience, you know what I mean? But and they're not going to be because YouTube took down my how-to video, which had tens of
Hmm.
thousands of fucking views, which just killed me. Um, but now I have a database here that I'm going to run everything from. I can share it everywhere else, but I won't lose it. And it's unfortunate because that one I flew out to untrained astronaut. He put hundreds of hours into the thing and everything else. But now it will be like,
Astro.
it's going to be like 18-second videos and 20-second videos where you're just getting the information that you need to use the product and other things that come along the way.
Yeah, see, that's the
Really?
hardest part for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right there. Yeah.
Oh, really? Not anymore. I've changed the design of the side clips and put indents in the partitions. So now they pop out and lock really easy.
I've still got the OG. I don't
Yeah,
have the
okay,
new
well.
one, so I
that
need
means
to
I'm OG.
I need to update then
Yeah.
because
All right.
me pulling that out is
Well, the struggle that just makes you appreciate it.
That's right. That's right.
it's the struggle that
I
makes
put
me
in
walk
work,
into the
son.
next
You don't
room
know
and give it
nothing
to
about popping
Carl.
that out. Yeah.
Yeah. I just walk into the next room and give it to Carl and he opens it for me. So I'm just like, here.
Another thing I'm pretty excited about too, and I might as well announce this tonight too. You guys are the first one seeing the app. Nobody else has seen this app. So, but Mo and I are going to be doing a once a month podcast called Seed Sessions, where we will be talking to, creators of certain genetics and companies that we're just going to talk about their germination story, and we'll be germinating real time their seeds of choice, like what got them in, what it was, whatever it is that coincides with their story. We're going to be doing a monthly podcast with a 2-week follow-up where we'll show like the results of those seeds and everything else. But yeah, pretty excited about that. So that'll be coming. I think the first one will be doing the beginning of September.
Well, you know who
Will
I would
that be
suggest.
on the app or on YouTube?
It's going to be on the app mainly, but it will go to YouTube, Twitch, wherever else it needs to go.
Okay.
But you'll be able to watch it right from the app.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about that. Mo and I are both very excited because we meet
Yes,
some
sir.
really good
Thank you.
people, and it would be really cool to to really hang out, like to hear this one pinpoint part of their story. You know what I mean? Like maybe
Right.
get not enough detail or overlooked, and I think it should be cool. And it's not going to go outside of the conversation. So you're going to learn right from the source about their genetics, their strains, or whatever. You know what I mean? So, or the start of their journey. So I think it should be really, really cool.
Frankies.
So
Hey,
then,
Mike.
yeah. So the other evening peeps, yeah. See, maybe too, because hey, 9:00. I didn't know the show was 8, but hey, Big Mike and Frankie's. Those are the guys. Hopefully, I'll be seeing in a couple of months in Vegas. So
yeah,
then,
I wish we could go this year and hang out with
Yeah.
you guys again, but
it happens.
we
We'll
got to go
cross-
to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my youngest son, I don't know if my youngest son is joining the Air Force,
Yeah.
so he's got to get through basics, so we got to go do that. And
Yeah, that's cool. Of
so
course.
that's where I'm spending my money to travel this year.
Yeah. Right on.
His graduation.
Right on. Well, we appreciate your son for sure, man. Like, 'cause I
Thank
think
you.
it's somebody special to be able to go step up like that. But so,
Mhm.
so
I never thought he'd do it.
No, yeah. Some people
Not that
surprise
one.
you. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
He was always the lazy kid.
Yeah, well,
But he's lazy
kids
because
do.
he's got ADHD, not because
Yeah.
he just
It
won't
was
do
just stuff he didn't want to do.
Well, it's
Yeah.
trying
If he
to
doesn't
find,
want to do it, he's lazy.
yeah, it's trying to find something that you want to put all your effort into or find your passions. It took me into my mid to late 40s to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. So hey, man, he's ahead of me by sure. Like for sure.
Oh, I'm
Well,
still
he's
a
doing it, I
Toys R Us
think,
kid.
mostly to pay for his college
Yeah, well, whatever
Yes.
it is, good for him.
Yeah.
and retire with money. Retire with guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because that's what he thinks about, just like his grandfather did.
Yep.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
Could be worse things to collect. Yeah.
then he can do whatever he
Absolutely.
wants.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That's what
once
his
you
idea is.
once you collect all this information from all the growers and their sessions and everything else, then we'll start building, which is the source explorer, where you'll go and see all sources that have been reported on and we have results on, and you'll see them all, and you can sort them however you want to. You can sort them by seed variety or what's performing best with them, who has the highest confidence, and you can actually go in and see a full report on that source, like how they're doing throughout all the sessions, what's performing best, seed varieties from them, and everything else, where people are doing it, the latest community activity from them. And the same
So,
for, go ahead.
when and where will the app be available?
You can, I mean, the app is available right now. I got to take the one, I had an older version and it was just awful. And it's in the app stores for Google and Apple. But this one is at grow.cannakan.com. So you just go to the website and you can install the app from there. The only thing I would say now is you might go on one day and things look different than they did yesterday, or you might have a new feature available. But it is usable.
Well,
The
you're
database
still
won't lose any information.
you're still in development, so I mean that
I am, but
goes
I
without
would
saying.
I would consider it like beta ready. You know what I mean? It's out
Right on.
there. I'm using it. Everything works. Like I said, you just might see things look a little different, and hopefully it's for the better. Like things are
Right.
more organized. It's more graphically appealing or whatever. So once you have your sources and you can choose how you want to view them. But here's the other thing: is you can also explore like seed varieties. So just like the sources, you could do the same thing for seeds, and and get a full report on that variety of seed, how it's performing in the community, all the information, how many sessions and everything else. And you can see who it's available from. And then you can go check out their report. You know what I mean? And you can see past people that have popped their seeds and see the results of those sessions. You can go and check out that session. I mean, I don't know how much more data I can put into this thing. You know what I mean?
That's
Really.
what I'm saying. Like, there's so much information there. Now, will you be able, when you start setting up your seeds, will you be able to set up like per breeder, like a whole area just of that breeder?
Yeah. So, all right. So we saw the reports here. So let's go to the vault. So in the vault, and again, you can look at it in different ways if you'd rather look at it, and you can put whatever image you want. But what you would do, Thurgood, is you would just put all your seeds in, and then you could choose by source. So once you've put your sources in, they're all in here. So I could just go to let's go with Sebastian. You know what I mean? Here you go. Here's all his seeds. You know what I mean? Anybody, seedsman, popping fire. Shout out to Dakota and the High again. So you'll be able to see what you have from that source within your vault. So yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, and you said you've got tons of breeders, so you had basically to go out and like access all of their information and a place to be able to get their strains.
So what I did is I've accessed and I've sourced breeders. I've sourced thousands of varieties. Have I connected which ones are with each company? No, and I didn't do that because shit changes all the time, and in years from now things will change. So you would have to, like, you just pick the company, make sure that your variety is correct and you have it right. But say you have something from a new breeder who is a friend of yours or an up and coming somebody. If it's not in the database, you can add it, and then once enough people use it, it's not much, like 3 or 5 people use that new source, it gets included into the database.
Oh, okay. So it's like tracking that. Gotcha.
Yeah. So if there's somebody that's not there, the people that are doing sessions using their seeds can actually and have them put into the database.
Okay. So
I mean, on approval, it all has to be legit. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Right.
sorry, I'm over here trying to play with your app and learn this while we're on here. Because I'm just kind of going over here. All right, well, I got to sign up and then I got to do this.
Yeah. And I think what's going to happen too, and I got to work on this a little bit more, is that I get that there's a lot. You know what I mean? There's a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start your first session, a lot of the app will be grayed out. And it's going to say, you can't do this until you finish this. So you're kind of forced, you know what I mean, to.
So it's more progressive. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have to understand a certain part of it before you can really use it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yep.
And right now you can kind of just unlock things very easily, but eventually I'll have it where the learn section will walk you through the app itself too, and you can either watch the video, learn about the app, or dismiss it and then unlock it. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, because
So
especially like right now, fully loaded, you know what I mean? You're seeing so much information, and I can see it's confusing. For me, I've been building this thing, so it's like I know it inside and out. So it's
Susan,
kind of
I
easy.
can't see the chat. Did you enter the website on into the chat?
I did, yes.
Okay,
I did put it in there, and I've got it up there so that
sweet.
anybody, if you're on, yeah,
That
and
way I can get it after the show.
once you go onto your mobile device, I saw in the chat earlier somebody said they found it on the iPhone in the Apple
Yeah,
store,
that's
but
no
I
good.
didn't see it in the Android store.
Yeah, so the ones that are in the iPhone store and the one that's in the Android store, do not download that one. I'll be pulling that one
Right.
out next week. You go to grow.cannakan.com.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. When you go there, it actually, once you go to, you'll go to sign in, and if you just hit that learn more, it gives you the option to download the app or to download the grow.cannakan. So it does give you the app straight from there so
Yeah, I
that you
think I
can
think
get
this
it.
or at least tells you how to. I know if it's
Hmm.
the iPhone, you have to open it with Safari. You have to download to share, and under share it'll say like add to my one of my screens or something.
Yeah.
If you're on a
So
computer, it'll just like. And I'm working on the mobile um, usability side of it. You know what I mean? So it's not 100% on mobile. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything dialed in, and then I'll polish up the mobile probably like the mid to end of next week.
Right on.
And once you have like active sessions here too, let me just start one up.
my sessions. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost, it is an information overload, but there's, you know what? As soon as you start going through it, I guarantee you
Oh
it'll all
Yeah,
come
see, right
together.
now I'm getting an error, but I'll have this fixed tonight when I try to save a session. When I save a session, it should tell me automatically like, you just expanded two more rows, one from germination, and then one shows you your percentage. So you go back to the app when you're all said and done. You say this many germinate out of this many, and it'll give you your overall germination rates. It's just failing right now because, like I said, I thought I was coming on at 9, I was coming on 8, and I'm running like all kinds of prompts and stuff. But
Yeah.
once I have a session saved, though, oh, I don't know if it's going to save it. Yeah, I just said that. When you come to the home screen, any active sessions will be showing right here as soon as you log in,
Hmm.
which will make it probably, hopefully, very handy.
I really like the fact that you've kind of made it all inclusive for anybody and everybody, no matter what
Yeah, it
germination
was it
method
was a
that
tough
they use.
it was a tough
I
decision,
know,
but I want
but
yeah
you want all that information.
the having that out publicly and for grow is just it just superseded any doubts or hesitations I had, because I mean, how can you say you're for the community if you don't act like it? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
but
Yeah. Just
yeah,
because you don't use my method doesn't mean that it's not a good method.
no, but that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing is I don't want to yeah, I don't want to exclude anybody just because either A, they never heard of Cannakan, or B, they've been using something that works for them. Who am I? You know what I mean? So
Yes. Yeah. And hands down, it looks like it is going to be right up my alley with the information overload
Yeah.
because I like all the details. I like all the. I mean, if you look at my spreadsheet, it's got everything broken down, and then it's got like the paragraph of information, either from the breeder or what it's done since we've grown it, to be able to have all of that in one spot.
Yeah.
But at least this way, it would be rather at a click of a button to find what I want versus having to scroll through the whole list to go, okay, what do we have? And then if I'm looking for a photo fem,
Right.
it'll just, I select what I want, it'll just pull it all up and go, okay, here's all your photo fems. And I don't have to scroll through the list trying to find one out
And
of
you're
everything.
not typing all that information in because you have a system now that's already saying, all right, we have this many sources, give me 2 letters. We have all these varieties, give me 2 letters. So it's click,
Hmm.
click, click. Now you have, not only do you have your list, your Excel sheet, your whatever you're doing, but you have it in a way where you're able to start and track your sessions from that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
Right.
you're able to build data from that. And you're actually able to go back to your history of data from that. And you'll be able to see everybody else that's doing the same thing, all their data collectively or independently if you're connected with them.
Yeah, and Turu, the app will give you a lot more information. It'll tell you, no matter what your germination method is, it'll tell you what strains you've had the best success germinating with, how long they took, what all they did. It gives you all of that data as you go, no matter what method you
And
use.
not only that is like, say you choose, a glass of water because you're going to do a soak method. It's going to tell you in 12 hours, go check your seeds. In 18 hours, maybe make sure you check your seeds. 24 hours, are you sure your seeds are done? If you're doing paper towels and you're soaking first, it's going to say, look, you're done soaking, putting them in paper towels. So it's still going to be helpful to you no matter what method you're using. So there's a custom timeline for every method and custom notifications to help you not be a stoner, or if you're somebody
Oh, okay.
disorganized, to keep up
So
with those,
so it gives you notifications?
regardless of what method you're using.
Heck
And
yeah.
it's all estimated. You know what I mean? The biggest thing
Hey.
and the most important thing I can express about this whole app, and the one thing I'd want to get across to everybody is the app, just like I say with the Cannakan, is that it's only as good as the seeds that you put into it. Just
Yep.
like
Mhm.
the app is only as good as the users that use it. So if
Yep.
you're not completing your sessions on time or keeping accurate information, then it's only gonna, the information there is only going to be as good as the information that everybody, how
Of
they
the
use the
source.
app and how diligent everybody is. But I made it easy because I had in the beginning where you had to go in and switch it every session and everything else. Now it's just like, get started. We know the method you're using. We think the timeline is going to be somewhere around here, and we're just going to keep reminding you on the way to check your session, check your seeds, and then at the end, complete the session with good information that you can share with everybody.
Yeah, and because I don't know how many times I've heard somebody, they either put it in a can or did something. They're like, "Oh, I germinated these seeds, and then I completely forgot about them."
Yeah,
They're like, "I
right.
found them 2 or 3 days later. Oh crap, they're all dried out
Well,
and
me
dead."
too. And then I'm somewhere, and it's like, I get, so now I can get a notification that says, "Hey, you got to go, switch your seeds from soaking into, the germination mode." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm
Hell
out.
yeah.
Remind me in 6 hours." You know what I mean?
Uh,
So I can
Mhm.
I can say, "Hey, look it, I'm out. Or I'm a stoner, and I'm not going to be back till." So remind me again here, or say you're out and you forgot to complete your session. It's going to say, "Well, complete it now. Hit complete." And then you go in and put your seed germination rates, and then complete it, and then everybody gets that great information.
Mhm. Yes. And that's good. And I like the fact that, if it is a not a well-known breeder too, that you can add it in there and continue to put stuff. I mean, because there are certain breeders that not a lot of people in the community grow that do, like you said, work really hard and have great genetics.
yeah.
And you'll be able to see over time their germination rates. And, when you get ready to go buy new seeds, you're like, okay, hold on, let me check the app. Who's got some of the best germination rates? Who's got some of the best seeds? What are we all looking for? So this would be a great tool before you go to purchase anything new to
The,
Yeah.
find what
the
you're looking for.
the initial idea it was because of when I first got started doing the smaller trade shows and smaller events and meeting these really passionate people, and then like growing that shit and be like, damn man, this is better than, big box this guy, you know what I mean, and everything else. And so in the beginning, I created the app that's in the app store. Maybe I'll even try to take that out of there tonight. And it was just so limited, and because I couldn't, I didn't have the capability to do it. I didn't have the tools to do it. And So I created that app, but then I was going to work on, and it's in the app now. It says the CSTP, which was the Cannakan seed testing program. So that's where Mo and I first started working together. When I was kind of like, all right, this guy's around. I'm talking to him all the time. I'm waiting for the new heat pads. Let me work on him with this project, and we're going to do this. Thanks so much, Matt Scientist, one of my guys there too. I love him. And
Yeah, like Dave.
Yeah.
so the seed testing program that we're initially going to do, and like I said, that got Mo and I really working together on, was because I was meeting all these people, and it was like, well, how do you share their, like, they, let them, other people know that they're out there. So it was like, all right, let's create this controlled testing within the Cannakan. We'll have them send us 60 seeds. We'll test them, and then we'll say, hey, look at they did 58 under 42 hours. They get a gold seal of approval. We test their seeds. They're great. Have confidence in the germination rates of this company.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started building the app, and it's like, who the hell are we to say it? Let everybody say it. So
Mm-hmm.
the seed testing program that's currently in the app right now, I think I'm going to retire it and just love it, because it was a good stepping stone idea to get me to the app. But now it's like, instead of us saying, we tested them, let everybody test them. Let everybody, you know what I mean, share their information and get, data from around the world from real growers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and that's the good thing, is because people tend to trust more the community rather than just, not even if they don't know you or who's doing it, but somebody who's actually doing it behind the scenes in a controlled environment, when not everybody is. It's,
Right.
hey, they, this person puts them in the window, this person puts them in their
Absolutely.
bathroom, this person, so it gives all of that information.
Yeah, it's
They're more likely to
standardized, but
trust
now
the
you have real
community.
world. Yeah, now you have real world information. Yeah. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I mean, I hope people see the value in it, and they use it, and hopefully it's helpful.
Oh, I think it most definitely will. Oh, and by the way, I just wanted to let you know, um,
Oh,
you
sweet.
sold
Thanks
another
so much.
bundle
Sweet.
while
Thank
we're
you so
live
much.
here,
That's amazing.
and I got my email notification. So
Nice.
I will tell you, I have been very, very happy since everything has stayed in stock. We've been doing pretty good. Um, it-
I'll tell you what, like I've said before, and yeah, listen, I'm wicked off on keeping up with that shit, but I always I keep up in the end. But it just goes to show, like, you're such a major example of, just how somebody that's maybe, I have people in the tens of thousands of that support the brand and everything else, but man, you're like consistently number 2 affiliate all the time. So it's
yeah.
pretty
Well,
wild.
and
That's awesome.
like we've talked about, it's just a matter of reach. It's a matter of, it,
And it's who
and
you're
it's,
reaching. It's who you're reaching. You know what I mean? You're
yeah.
reaching people that are interested in it, and they trust you. You know what I mean? So not
Hmm.
only do they trust, Cannakan, but they hear it from a trusted source, which is you, which is just, really, really amazing. So
Yeah. And I appreciate it. Everybody, if you do, um, try out the Cannakan. I guarantee you, it will be a purchase that is well worth it. It is a wonderful product, and not only for the fact that it works, but for the reason why it was created, and it will help, and it reduces your germination footprint. It gives you all of the information, everything right there. It's so easy to keep track of. There is just, it's kind of a no-brainer. It
well, to
really
me,
is.
it's
I mean,
I'd like to think it's a thought. I don't mean to cut you off, but
oh, you're
especially when you're saying nice things.
fine.
But I'd like to think that it's also a thoughtful product, because if you've ever ordered one, it doesn't come in crazy packaging that you're throwing in the trash. It's like
Mm-mm.
everything that's in that package is usable. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Other than the one sleeve that just keeps the shape of the heat pad. And eventually, I'd like to get rid of that too, and we'll figure out a better way to be a little bit better with that. But my biggest thing is, like you're saying, is the reusability of it, the less waste on other things with plastic cups and plastic bags, paper towels. And I know it's an investment, you know what I mean? But the heat pads are rated for 30,000 service hours. It's the latest technology, far infrared. They're absolutely amazing, accurate. They're like 8 watts to warm up, and like a watt to 3 watts to maintain temperature, depending on the ambient temperature. The can itself is a polypropylene number 5, so it's food grade, dishwasher safe. So you're always, you know, what I mean, you're talking about a sterile, controlled environment, and it's reusable. Everything that comes in there is reusable. And
YouTube,
Yeah.
you need to try to grow in that bag.
yeah, right.
No, I can't mess up my bag. Now my bag
Oh,
holds
don't
my
get you
other
another
heat.
one.
It holds my other heat mat. Okay.
Yeah,
So I've got 2. It holds my marker, and it holds all my filter papers.
yeah.
And just so y'all know, these are not just a one-time use. You can use them a couple times. Okay. I just don't,
They're done.
know.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa.
will tell you, I've gone through quite a few of these. I ordered 50, y'all. I do when I only use them like twice at the most. Okay,
I'm
but that's
sorry, I'm
because
a
I'm popping
keypad.
seed after seed after seed, and
If
not
you were to use them, and I don't, I don't condone what you're saying, but if you're
right.
gonna use them, just make sure you like douse them in hydroperoxide or something. You don't want anything lingering from before.
No,
So
no. As soon as they get dirty or something gets in there, like it, and it usually happens when I'm actually taking them from picking them up with the huggers and putting them in something, and then I go back into it. Then it's like, okay, it's dirty. I gotta get rid of that
yeah,
filter. I gotta,
right.
clean it, and
And the
then
thing is like, and that's another thing with Cannakan too, with having the huggers and everything else. The risk of you contaminating your session, that germination session that you're doing at the time, never touching the seed, never, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can use the lid to dump your seeds into and pull from, so you don't ever have to touch them. And
yeah.
so
Yeah, you don't. I mean, so if I'm not one of those people. I'll dump them out in my hand and then pick them up with the huggers, and that way I can get them into the right container because I. But once they have a taproot, I'm using my huggers, and
yeah,
because
of
otherwise
course.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you don't want to damage
mess that
them.
thing up or damage. I don't want to damage the taproot, so I'm picking it
Right.
up by the seed. Now um, I have left them in the can just a little bit longer than I should have,
You
and
get the
then had to come
radical.
back and went to go pick them up,
Yeah.
and the shell falls off. So then I just have a little a little
Little
baby
plant in there.
seed in there, a little plant growing. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Anthony. Um, so and I know Dawn, if you want to cover your ears again.
If you
Um,
bring up that heat pad, I'm just gonna hang. I'm getting off.
no, actually, I did. I will tell you, no, I like the heat pad.
Because a new heat pad is like, that's like the icing on the cake. Like if it wasn't for that heat pad, it would just be, out of control. You would never be able to. That heat pad's that's the thing.
But you know what? I went back to my original heat pad. I don't use the new one.
You got to use a new one. It's the
I
best.
know. I need to. I need to.
Best.
I need to go back. But you know what? It's just I've been using it so much in the last couple of weeks. This
Hang
is
that
like
the other one, hang
this
it on
thing
the
hasn't
wall, or
been
throw it,
dry
or cut the
much.
cord and throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
I've got the old one still.
Do
So
you? Yeah.
yeah,
Don't
but
use
I
it.
Yep.
but I'm using AC Infinity 2x2 in
Yeah.
my 2x2 tent
Yeah, I got you.
because it just makes more sense. I put all my
Yeah, yeah.
solos on them and it keeps the
Right.
roots warm. It's in the basement, so
No,
yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Yeah. So I promise you this. I will go and I will put
Plus,
the
I could
new
put
heat
two
pad.
cans on
Um,
it.
Well, I
because
mean,
I
I don't want to say it either, but that you can too if you put them.
They are. It
Yeah.
is tight. Yeah,
yeah.
on
Right.
the
Okay.
I
first one.
will.
On the
Yeah.
first one. I don't know about the
I'm getting
second one,
ready
but the
to.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one
I'm
is.
getting ready to germinate some new seeds in about a week. So, because I've got
Yeah.
my fill for the moment, so I will go and put the new heat pad in my
I just
bathroom where
I
the
just
other one.
did. I think when I did the app, I just ran like 300 seeds. It was crazy. I just did so many.
Goodness gracious.
That's insane.
And you know what
Hmm.
else I found too that I actually love when I was doing them is the new bud cups, man. I freaking love them things. The bud
Yeah.
cup
Oh,
from
the
Bud
new
Trainer.
ones.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have.
they're new for me because I haven't used them yet, but I
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
love
I was
them.
about to say. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I have those, and I actually have. If a lot of people don't know, if you take a regular solo cup and take the bottom out of the bud cup, it fits perfectly into the bud cup.
Oh, really?
so that you can, yeah, so it will hold, if you're doing a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, yeah.
solos, it'll actually hold the solo cup, so the solo cup doesn't move. It keeps it more stable. And the bottom holes line up so that if you want to put holes in your solo cup, it actually has the notches in the bud cup that you could actually use.
Oh, neat.
So it's just, I was just like, oh, this fits perfect,
To
because
be
I
honest
actually
with you,
have.
one thing I saw too is it seemed like my seedlings did better in the bud cups. I don't know if it's because they're elevated off the ground a little bit,
See,
but dude, the
that's
Yeah.
what I
seedlings,
do in
and
my tent.
I'm
Mine's, I
telling
got
you,
a
Mhm.
floor in my tent to keep them up off the pots, up off the ground. So you
listen,
got
I
airflow
had 40,
underneath the
I had
pots.
48 bud cups, and I had the rest of them all in solos. And the bud cup ones, like visually, I could see a difference with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told them
I've
that
used
too,
it a
and I
couple
think
times, but
yeah,
I don't have that many.
yeah, I ended up I was gonna do a bunch of them. And if we're being honest, I actually love H and Curtis. Kurt.
Hmm.
Um, they're amazing. And I actually reached out to him recently. It was like, you know what, we should, yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying now.
Yeah, so I
Um,
have a solo cup inside the bud cup.
Gotcha. So I reached out to them and said, "Hey, look, I think that we should be working together, like and supporting each other because I love the Bud Cups, and yeah, we are. So it's
Yeah,
such a
and
great,
oh, and I love their bud clips. I have like 6 packs of those things,
and for
and
me,
I
it's like the
use
perfect thing.
them
You go from the
constantly.
can right into these Bud
Hmm.
Cups, like it's like the
Hmm.
perfect relationship. So I
Right.
can't say enough about them. I love the product. I liked using them, and I'm
Hmm.
going to continue to use them. And visually, I saw a difference in the growth in the seedlings too, right in the beginning stages. So that was something
420
unexpected.
things use those, right?
420
Hmm.
things, yeah, he does
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes.
crazy. He does
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy grows in
yeah,
those.
he grows
Yeah,
all
Yeah.
of his in those bud cups
okay.
Yeah.
in his tray, that flood tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I've used those clips since I not long after we started growing. I love their bud
Yeah.
clips.
Mm.
Um,
And
so
the
and
company on their own, I just really love them. They're just a great
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of guys, man.
Mhm.
I've been
Yeah.
seeing them a bit lately. We actually went out with them for a meal with High Again and Homegrown Mr. Q and stuff. It was really cool. But
Awesome.
yeah, I really like them. I'm gonna continue using their stuff, and I actually think that I'm gonna use their bud cups in the videos on the app when I transplant and do stuff because
Yeah.
I really like the product. So
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Neil from
another.
Huygens made some cool stuff for like different things he does,
yeah,
like
Neil's
3D
pretty.
printing
Yeah,
stuff.
he's got that brain,
Yeah.
man. He does some stuff
Yeah.
too. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's a talented guy. And
Yeah. He
shoot,
made them clips
just
so they could put the AC Infinity
yeah,
self-watering
Yeah.
base
give
top
one
on the
away.
bucket.
Those
Like, man,
Yeah,
3D
that was,
printed clips. Yeah.
yeah, that was like,
yeah.
man, that's
Mhm.
awesome. Yeah.
And I'll tell you, man, they're just like who they are. That's what I like when you meet people that are the same people that they are on their podcast or whatever, and you meet them
Right.
in life, and you're like,
Mhm.
That's really how they are. Right.
they
Right.
really were. Both
Yeah.
Neil and Heaven were amazing. That was the second time I met Heaven, but they
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. She's hilarious,
Yeah. She's a
and
trip.
and meeting Dakota, just having a conversation eye to eye was just like, man, just amazing people.
I like Dakota. I like watching their shows. Like
Yeah, he's
seeing,
such a talented
Yeah.
guy. They both are. They're
yeah.
really good at what they do, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. He's one of the first ones that we were watching as well. So Dakota was. And then I followed along from
yeah,
time to time to when he moved and got the new place and got everything set up.
yeah, it's
So
just
it
great.
was.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing great. He's
Mhm.
doing some really cool things. When they came out with the Pop and Fire, I jumped on right away, got some of their genetics.
Haven't gotten any yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
yeah,
hadn't. Hey, Sly. Hey, buddy.
Sly, what's up? And
Yeah.
And
It's
Mr. Q
really.
too. Mr. Q's is freaking such a what a nice guy, man. They all were super fantastic meeting them.
Yeah. And it's really nice when you
No,
get to
thank
meet
you.
this is one that I want to meet sometime too. Sly there, buddy.
Yeah, he's a cool
It's
dude.
it's
I
really nice when you get to meet people in real life. You
yeah,
know,
I
it.
did his podcast not too long ago, and it was one of those ones
Mhm.
you're like, what do you mean that the time's over? It's already done. Like it was really good.
Yes, yes. And
Yeah,
he
good
he
dude.
asks all the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, right on.
So it was funny when I did mine with him, and then I kind of started asking him questions back.
Right. No, that's cool.
So,
And
but
that's the
yeah,
thing is like the right people, you meet all these great people and
hmm
everybody's helping each other, everybody's supporting each other, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You just
yes,
have to navigate your way through there. You can't be super naive because the community still is real world, and there's going to be whatever. There's going to be a variety of whatever. This fly, I cannot seem to get
There's
rid of.
advantages and disadvantages. Just be
There
careful.
is, but I think I kept finding myself falling back to the same people. You know what I mean? And that's why, like I said, I can't wait to see. When I went to Illinois to see the new seedsman stuff, I'm like, oh my god! So Macho's or I like to call him Machio, is
Mhm.
is somewhere out here. So I reached out to him. Him and I hooked up and had breakfast together with Kid Frost, and so it's cool. You know what I mean? Like people like Saul. It's somebody I pretty much talk to regularly. You know what I mean? And it's like I meet
hmm
all these amazing people,
yep.
and yeah. Well, East St. John has a great crew. I think Blazing Arizona, you're part of that too, right? I like to
Yeah.
think so. He
Oh
had
yeah,
some stuff in Vegas where it was the most rotten smelling, grossest, like open the bag and like, ugh, like, and it was just absolutely amazing. I love that funky, gross,
yes.
disgusting
And
smelling.
I remember that what he brought over to Astros, that huge rolled joint or the cone. I don't even remember what it was, but that sucker was huge, and I was just like, oh my goodness. I was just like,
He's just
okay.
he's another one. When
hmm
we go, we seem to connect with him and hang out. And
Yeah.
he is him and his wife are absolutely amazing people. He's extremely just generous,
hmm
and out to just be there to support, have a great time. Like even MJ Biz, man. Like when I won the innovative product showcase, you look over in the corner, there's Blazing Arizona and his wife there while I'm accepting this thing at like first thing in the morning when it's chaos over there. It's like there's some pretty amazing people that in this community that I look forward to connecting with every year. And
hmm
yeah, it's
That's
it's
good
pretty
shit,
good.
man.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's something that was really unexpected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Macho, I was just talking to him the other night for like an hour or two on the phone.
Third macho.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
Machio, no
Talking to
cheese.
third macho.
Third macho.
Yeah.
L smashed us together and created third macho. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually, when we met Blazing at MJ BizCon, I'd actually only heard of him once or twice before I
Yeah.
actually met him in person. And I'd never even seen who he was. So I was just like, oh, hey, oh, okay. I've heard of you.
I got to meet
And
Macho one day, man. I got
yeah,
to. Yeah.
Yeah, Machio's, yeah.
Macho is awesome. I
But
mean, he's,
Blazing is like I said, he shows up, and like I said, he's just super kind.
hmm
And it's a big old dude, but he's just super kind and just I love seeing him. I love seeing all of them. I like to think they're like the crew. You know what I mean? I like to
Right.
think I'd like to hope that I'm in their crew. Like I hope that you know what I mean
Yeah.
because it's been a couple of times, and man, it's just the best time every time. It's
Awesome.
just it's
oh,
really cool.
absolutely, Macho, and we got to get together again. I it was kind of funny because I think from the time, other than going, no, I went to dinner with him too. I was gonna say, other than just like a couple minutes, I think from the time that I met Macho, I don't think we separated too much,
Yeah,
too far away from Macho the whole time we were in
yeah.
Vegas.
Macho's
I
kind of
mean,
like that though. He's just like that. He's just so low key. He's just
hmm
super
just
You just
beautiful
come there
energy.
rolling joints and shit.
Yeah, he's just
yeah. I mean,
all
and
of them.
he's
Yeah.
just very easy to talk to. Just another one of those very easy to talk to, get along with, and easy going. Yeah, yeah, let's go do that. Okay, cool. I've got when we went to gosh, and now I can't even remember the name of that place that we went to. We played skee ball and stuff. And I mean, and he's just like they had all of these huge statues and art pieces and stuff sitting out front, and he's just climbing up them, and I've got pictures of him all up there and climbing all over the place. And yeah, I mean, just love hanging out with him. I
Yeah,
mean, it was we liked him so much we went to the airport early to
yeah,
go just
yeah. I
to go with
remember,
him to
man.
go
Yeah.
back to the
Yeah,
airport.
no
And we were
cheese.
like, oh yeah,
Me and Macho get along real well. Over in
Yeah.
oh
Indiana in
yeah.
Brookville, there's a bull, like a real big bull. Well, you
Hmm.
know what real big bulls have?
Yeah.
Real big balls.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
got to take a picture with them every time you go there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got you, Macho. I got you, brother.
Yeah.
He would tell you really good. He's been we've been saying too much China junk and before when the show
Oh,
started, so
Johnny
he's
Jones, yeah. Foo
running
foo.
around doing stuff now. So
Yeah.
oh, thank you. It's my favorite shirt. The one I wear the most.
Yeah. You know, Big Mike.
Yep.
Big Mike's another one too. 420 things. Just fucking love
Hmm.
that guy, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And got to meet him, and I got to meet everybody. I mean, I will absolutely. I mean, I was most excited, honestly, most excited to come meet you. And I'm
Aw.
not blowing smoke up your ass, but I was.
Well, we
And
had been friends
then
for a little while before that, so
yes, and then to meet Mo for the first time when I heard he
yeah.
was coming. So that was going to be awesome. And then I knew Macho was coming and getting to meet Frankie's and Saul and Astro at the time. I mean, there was a bunch of people, but then it was just like you got at one point it was almost like people overload. But
Yeah.
once you got to feel a little more relaxed with everybody, but then you get to meet getting to meet pigeons and
Yeah.
Mr. Grow It and oh there's the Thermacho. Hold on, we gotta
Nice.
blow
That's
that up.
amazing. That's awesome. Holy shit. That's so good.
You know, getting
So good.
getting to meet Heaven and all the get Matt from ICANN, Matt
They're all
Strange
people.
Mary.
Show,
They're all
and
people. Yeah, they're
yeah,
all
they're all
people,
people.
and
You
they're all
know,
good people. And if you
You got to
wanna,
meet Mary.
yeah,
yeah,
I got to meet Mary in person.
which is
I mean,
somebody
there
I
was
had been
just
communicating for quite a while too. Yeah.
yes, I mean, it's just so many people
You know,
that
Frankie's is like the most amazing tour guide and event creator,
event
and
planner.
it's
Yeah,
just,
if
just
you're going out of
ridiculous,
town and
man.
you're all meeting up, you want Frankie's in
Yeah,
charge.
you need Frankie's.
You
You know,
need Frankie's
yeah,
to
you need
plan
them.
everything. Oh my goodness gracious, that
Also,
man
with Mary, you were
knows
talking
how.
about, she does cannabis every year. She gives back a lot
Hmm.
to the
Yeah.
community. And
Yes.
with everything happening in November, I do believe cannabis will be coming early this year. So
Okay.
just be aware of that. If anybody is interested in being involved in cannabis, please
Yeah, right on.
check out
Yeah.
Mary because I'll be
I
there.
think she's one of the only people I know that was germinating in a like an RV or something. So
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and y'all, the Cannakan is not just for no germination method is just for anything, but the Cannakan is not just for cannabis seeds, guys. I grew germinated loofah seeds in this.
That
You can
yeah,
too.
grow peppers, you can grow all of your vegetables and
Sue does a
everything.
lot of really
So,
difficult to germinate flowers like butterfly bees, peas, and snail vines, like where you'd
mhm.
expect like 2 to 3 weeks from the germinate. We nick them a little bit, throw them in the can. We'll have them in the dirt in like 50 something hours.
Oh yeah.
It's just it creates the ideal environment. It's
Yeah.
warm,
For
dark,
any
and
kind of
humid.
seed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it works for fruits
yeah,
and vegetables and
sure does.
herbs as well. I mean, it works for everything.
Yep.
And
Well, if you're
if
cool
you're
with,
going, go ahead,
I
Jeff.
was going to suggest if you're cool with it, I think he wanted to talk to Don about suggesting his product to the veterans. I believe if you wanted to, if Don's cool with letting some other people up here too to talk with us.
Yeah, no, that
Oh.
doesn't work for me. I like the spotlight. Of course, bring
I figured.
Well, then by all
no,
means, let's just
this
put
is
it on
my
you.
hour.
Oh, here I can do that even better. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there
that
we
Yeah, just don't put me big. If the smaller I
There we
get,
go.
the
There
better
you
it'll be.
go.
Oh, I can't get off there.
Yeah, it's okay. I pushed a button. But yeah, I mean, and it whether you're using this or something else, but I mean, your Cannakan has your 8 partitions. If you're
My
only
wife's been selling it all the show.
Yeah, if you're only germinating one, if you're doing a massive pheno hunt, this selector actually, the separator comes out, and you just put them all in one section. I would take it
Yep.
apart, but I need to get me a new Cannakan, and
I'll
I
get
don't have
you.
Carl in
I'll
here.
get you a new one. But yeah, you can just.
Listen.
I don't have Carl in here, so I can't get it apart.
This
My
is funny.
hands
Well, I
This
heard
is
China junk.
this is
Yeah, you did. I'm
actually
sorry.
look,
Somebody did say
let me grab
China
a new
junk.
one. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, so I can't get it apart. Yes, Frankie's, you did hear your name because we were talking about
Yeah,
you and
Frankie's. He's the guy.
meeting
You
you
know,
in Las Vegas
But
and
this is
2
hanging out
years
with
ago
you.
now.
This is my Krav, I can't even say Krav Maga guy here.
this is
Yes.
where I identified a problem with the partitions and I started messing around by melting the tabs and making them long. But this is what I do at home. But now the so the newer ones.
Yeah, I should go on QVC, huh? But there's probably not another product I could sell as well as this one.
So now
You only have to sell this one.
the tabs are
It sells
longer,
itself. Oh, okay.
and
So
so
hold
now
on,
they
I
just
want to take mine out and look at it. Oh yeah, much longer.
yeah they're longer. And let me see if I can get this to see it. See this little right where my finger is, that little recess
Uh-huh.
piece.
Oh, okay. There's
Yeah, so you have longer tabs, so it's not so rigid. It's not. I saw it and I had to fix it, but so now when you just
that's what we need.
it just
Cannakan QVC with
clicks
CC
in.
420.
Hell yeah!
I fell down to the
Okay.
cool kids club. I had
Oh,
to get
nice, man.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna have a QVC corner. So
How do all three of us
We get
have
that
red
second one.
shirts
I
on?
don't have enough.
CC.
I
Yes.
don't know. She's wearing my shirt
I'm
anyway.
sending you this one right here.
That's
Okay.
the one he gave me.
Do I have the old
yes,
one?
this is actually the one that you sent to Carl,
I wore in Vegas.
and he
Oh,
wore it
yeah.
in Vegas. I have the black one, but I stole his shirt, y'all.
Whatever.
My belly got too big, and that one was super short
Yeah.
on me.
Oh, well, well, that's
I
a
have to wear
shame
an
you got
extra
rid of it.
tall.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
I have to wear a tall.
Yes.
Is
So,
that a
long
newer
body.
one, Thurgood?
Huh?
Is that a newer one?
I don't know. I don't.
No, it's
No.
not.
No.
That's
No,
the
because
old
they
one.
go almost all the way down to where the filter is, don't they?
Yeah.
On the new one.
Yeah, that's an old one. So I'm gonna do a shameless plug.
Check
Well,
the
it's
other one.
actually it's not shameless, but
No,
those of
that's
you
not either.
Frankies, we were talking about how awesome he is. Check out F&J Designs. He
That was
also
okay.
does a lot of 3D printing stuff, and he
F&J,
actually sent me
yeah.
some awesome plant tags
Oh, cool.
that I love.
Reusable.
crazy.
They
yeah.
are reusable.
Yeah,
And I
nice.
need to get me
Yeah.
another pack of them so that I don't have
A
to ever
few.
buy. Yeah, I need to get a few packs actually,
He's so
so
funny.
that I
Like,
don't have to buy them.
just to like show who like Frankie's is, you know what I mean? He goes on a cruise and he makes a bunch of those tab openers for the cans, 3D printed, and he went out
Oh,
and like handed them all over the
Handed
cruise.
'em out.
Right?
Yeah, to
Oh,
people on the
yeah.
cruise.
Like that is like
He's
so
working
like
on vacation.
Frankie's,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
But he's just
Yeah.
that guy. He's just like
Yeah.
He's like a social, what I would call a social butterfly. He's
Oh, man.
he's
yeah.
out there to
he's
talk to
just-
people.
Yes,
when we
and
went to Vegas the first time, he brought us gave us a tour around Vegas. He had like, dude, that was like had the history behind stuff and everything. It was like, you know, I probably would have taken an education if I didn't have so many cervejas that day. So
see, and when I went on a cruise, all I did was take ducks because I wanted to put ducks everywhere.
You can't do that anymore.
You can't do it anymore, though. Yeah, I know, but that's okay. We'll figure something else out. And maybe, I'll get Frankie's to print me some of those little clips and just take those or something. Pass out
If we
little.
ever go on a cruise. It's
yeah.
expensive.
Oh, goodness gracious. We'll
Yeah.
go on another one. I like cruising. Cruises to me, well, it depends.
I've heard go all inclusive. Go stay somewhere.
Well, my thing is now, unfortunately, the part is I either have to. I'm waiting for the time when they actually make it when it goes federal and you can actually hopefully smoke and you may be
Yeah,
able
but
to
it goes
smoke on the
international.
cruise.
But cruises go international waters and cross into other countries. So It would have to be legal in both countries that you're going to.
Hey, you know, that's fine. We'll find one. But
Okay.
my first
It's
thing
a
is
long way
going
to
to some of these
Germany.
events because I want to go to more events and I want to meet more people and I want to hang out with all of my gromies and I want to go somewhere and like I'm getting to meet Rue and Kathy in October and
That's gonna be
then
cool. Yeah.
yeah, and then I want to go next year, hopefully, depending on if we're able to move or not. I want to start going to a lot more events like Mocana Fest and um, you know, doing that kind of stuff. I'd like to start getting out and meeting more people
Yeah.
just because it's fun. You
Yeah,
know,
one of the
I
best
don't
parts, I think one of the best opportunities this allows me is to go and be able to go to these events and to meet people.
yes. And you know, it's talking to somebody here on YouTube and seeing sorry, my cat has decided he wants to make some noise. Yeah, and I want to go to DGC. You know, I want to go do
Oh,
that. And you know, the good thing about being with Seed to Harvest is maybe next year I can go and I can get a hookup with some discounted prices to get in.
I'd love to go to that, but they put it like right before Berlin every year. It's so tough, and I think a lot of people feel that way. But it is what it is. But I would love to go some year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you ever decide to go, let me know and I will make it happen because I will be there to support you and be standing at your table.
No, I would like to just go and hang out.
Well, if you don't have a table, I'll still go.
You know
We
what I
can
mean? No,
still
I'd
sell
like to
in the
just
parking lot. I'm
she'll
good with
sell
that
from
too.
her table. She'll pull it out her purse. Well,
right.
this is my
Be
Cannakan.
like,
This is
hey,
how I
have you
turned it
heard of
in.
Travel
this?
I love
table.
to do it this
I
way.
can see
Hey.
And
it
the new
now.
design
Yeah.
opens easily, even if you have arthritis.
She
You
has
have
a
like some
Square app. She just
some
uses the Square app and she runs her
you have
card.
like some Jetson type shit. She's gonna open a pocketbook and like some table's gonna come out and folding displays will pop
Just
open.
tap, bro. You
All
just
she
tap.
needs is
That's it.
the drawstring bag that it comes in.
That's
This is
it.
all I need.
Actually, all she needs is the bag
I
it
could
comes
sell it
in.
with just this. I don't need anything else.
But like
She could sell it with pictures and videos from her phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
but like this year for
Let me
Vegas,
grab one out of my backpack. Hang on for a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up there.
I got it right here. Yeah.
But like Vegas this year, I'm not doing a booth this year. I'm going strictly to just go network and after parties and just like because
Yeah.
So
I'm
like kind of
always
like 2024.
I'm always on the clock. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Even like when I go to travel to Berlin, I hate flying, so I feel like I'm risking my life for like the travel time sometimes is 10 12 hours depending on how many stops you got, and then it's like I get there just to be in an event hall. I get event halls
Mhm.
like less than a half hour away from me, so it's kind of like I would like to go somewhere, maybe like take a picture of a building or see like a famous
Or like go to
outlet.
Berlin and experience it. Be
Yeah,
able to walk the
yeah.
floor and
Mhm.
I
not
mean,
be
don't get me
stuck in
wrong.
your booth.
I went to Vienna and hung out with Mo for 3 days of doing, or it was 2 days, absolutely nothing. We did totally nothing. So that was
Well,
pretty
You
good.
needed it
That's
though.
good for you.
You were running like
Yes.
crazy.
Busy,
yeah.
busy. Worldwide, baby. Yeah.
I will have to say I applaud you for doing absolutely nothing for 2 days. I know that was difficult for
Yeah, it
you.
is difficult. I'm sure we did a little bit of something, but it wasn't much. You know what I mean? Because he did have the
Yeah.
computer where we were staying and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, you
But
just gotta.
you need time to you work so hard and
Yeah,
you need time
Yep.
to unplug.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
I feel like it's coming. Even Mo right now, he's like, dude, just stop. And I'm like, every day I go a little bit more is one day less I'm gonna have to once this all like everything is settled and working the way it should be. I mean, we're still in the growing phase, so it's not easy.
Well, and when you get to the point where you're doing something like this and you've developed this kind of a product and you always feel like something more you can do. Let me okay, well, what's my next step? And you've thought 3 or 4 steps ahead. Okay, well, I got to move on to the next one. But sometimes you have to get like after you have this app. Now I know
Yeah,
your
I know.
brain is already
I
working
already have two major
different.
things I gotta work on as soon as I'm done with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So but you've got to get to a point, and I'm gonna play bad guy here for a minute, where Don, you just got to stop for a few days. Make sure
Yeah.
at least in between each big
Right, Mom?
project, yes, I'll be mom for a minute.
Yeah.
Put yourself,
He
and
was
if I
going to
need
mention something
to,
else that he's working on, though, I think earlier.
I know.
I will get with me and Sue will get together and we will strap you
Oh
down if we
man.
have to. You have to take time for yourself too.
It's
I know.
difficult. I think once we get to the point where, I can have, somebody other than Mo, you know what I mean? It'll lighten it up. But just being, you know, doing the international thing, and it's just Mo and I. So it's not, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? It is difficult, you know what I mean? So I just got to keep plugging along until we're in a better position where, we can bring, once we get one more person on the team, I think I'll be in pretty good shape then.
Okay. But
So,
you at least need to take a little bit
I
of time
know.
for yourself. And
Yeah.
just remember, your son is getting older.
Yeah.
You need to spend more time with him too, because
I
pretty
did
soon.
once we started getting the fulfillment going, and I saw that my time was a little bit more relaxed. Um,
Hmm.
I found myself in the last several months, like actually doing stuff with my son again, which is really amazing and
Good.
important and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
cool.
good. Because I mean, once they start getting to this point and getting to the age of mine, and then they
Yeah.
trying to run away and leave you. Now I have one that will never
I
leave.
see the
Um,
germination bundle is back in stock.
Yeah,
yes.
we're in stock here and in the EU. We're trying to get everything dialed in for Canada just for shipping there. But in the within the next 2 weeks, also going to have you can just go get huggers cans by themselves. So partition charts by itself. I'm going to have um, individual products once again.
Good.
The thing is I
Good.
went from doing everything from my kitchen to a fulfillment place. And with last year with the tariffs, and I don't want to be boohoo baby, but it was challenging.
We get it.
It was easier to bring one SKU here in the EU and get that all dialed in, get a rhythm going with that. And now I finally will be able to open up all the other products within 2 weeks. It's almost here. I think the 15th everything arrives, and then it'll give me a couple days just to get everything loaded in the store. But I'll have everything individually for sale as well.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it's
Because.
awesome. You're selling out though too, man. Almost every time.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, we've been doing good though. Since the beginning of this year, we've been maintaining having everything in stock, which is really good. So
that's good.
and this next run coming, I will say the can bundle is absolutely complete. It's got new instructions, everything on a big long fold out instead of having individual papers. There's a new the bag with a new heat, almost like the one you have, CC, the one with the
Hmm.
color heat transfer on it. They're going to be similar to that, so bigger, thicker bag. So the system now with all the little fine tuning, I think is all done. So really cool.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then the tray version I'm working on now, which will be next.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I was going to ask about. See how far along that's going,
Yeah,
and
those are my
coming up
two
with
top
that.
priorities right now. Is the app I'm trying to get done, and then I'm working with the engineer to get the tray version. But the thing with the tray version is I'm thinking about in a way, because the tray version is will have more partitions, twice as many that you can subdivide and everything else. So, but what I'm trying to do is design it in a way and release it in a way where you can get the simplest form of the product, or you can get the fully automated. You know what I mean? So you can get
Hmm.
a manually fill and drain or an automated system. But I'm also building it in a way that if you buy the basic version, you can upgrade to the
Upgrade
other
later on.
pots and not have to buy the full version. You just
Got it.
upgrade what you already have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's for people, for people like us, not somebody that can just keep dropping hundreds of dollars every time a new product comes out. But
Right.
you can be like, I
Right.
love the product, I love the concept. I'm just going to use the tray version. And some people might just use it to do thousands of seeds in it.
Right.
Or you can upgrade it and then start doing propagation in it. Then you can have where you upgrade it to where it will be automated. You know what I mean? And set it, forget it. You can upgrade it to where you can run them in series. So,
Right.
and I'm watching what everybody else is doing. They keep coming out with these new products, and I'm like, it still ain't the tray, baby. Wait till that comes out. It still ain't the tray. And I'm talking
Yeah.
to big companies. Yeah, I think for a
Yeah.
little while there, I opened my mouth a little too much, and I watched something similar come to market.
Pop up.
But
Yeah.
it ain't what I
It's
did keep
still not the
some
same. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did keep
Yeah.
some things to myself, so it'll be like no other product out there. It is like no other product out there.
Well,
Yeah. I
and that's
seen
the good thing
recently a
is,
copycat. I think it was on, I think it was on Threads or something, where it was a copycat of the Cannakan. It was like
Oh, the
blue.
Cannakan. I should get my
oh
envelope.
yeah,
We have a folder. There's probably 30 different ones that we have so far.
Yeah.
yeah,
The thing is like when you're patent pending like I am right now, and I'm almost over because it went for
Yeah.
review. You can't do shit. There's professional companies out there that actually go and sell copycats of stuff, and as soon as they get their patent approved, they shut down and move on to the next thing. So there's thieves
Right.
out there. There's
Yeah.
people. We have
mhm,
people that copy. I'm like, hey man, you copy my design. They're like, hey, screw you, man. I'm like, what are you? You're the one. You're getting mad at me. You're stealing my idea, man. What are you doing here?
Right.
But
yeah,
just so you know, we're following them all. We know who you are. We have the full list. Lawyers are already ready to push send, so it's only a matter of time until all of those all go away.
You'll get you
right.
some fuckers.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
not only do I have utility patterns, but I have design patterns too. So there's no way. And it's not even like it's come up with your own thing. Stop stealing from somebody that works so fucking hard.
Right.
Yes.
And then like yeah,
Exactly.
it's crazy. Like you didn't put the work and you know what?
Blood, sweat, and
In the
tears
same
and
respect
shit.
too,
Yeah.
if you don't work like me, what's up, buddy? If you don't work like me, you're not gonna be like me. And that's why I really feel like leaving
Yeah.
Germany and saying, I think we're recognized in this industry now. Like you can't beat the brand and the community that supports it. So
Yeah.
you could do whatever you want, but even still, your time's limited. We're almost there, and I'm
Yeah.
coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Worldwide,
Yep.
baby. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see it like every those little nurseries and stuff. They should have a can section. Like I don't
Mhm.
necessarily give a shit about Lowe's or Home Depot. I think
No,
that
no, yeah,
that
but little mom and
yeah,
pops and stuff,
but
and
the
that's
mom
why.
and pops like little where you go get flowers and stuff. That's not necessarily have anything to do with cannabis whatsoever.
No, in
But
the
when
in
you
the
go to pick up nutrients there or
yeah.
soil there, and you see that can on the shelf, you'll be like, man,
And
you know,
that's what my hopes are for the tray version,
yeah,
and is to do that. And the parent company of Cannakan's the brand. The parent company is Can, and that's why I'll
Mhm.
run an agricultural section out of the company itself, where
yeah,
we're doing that. But listen, I looked at an opportunity where I was like, oh my God, I got this product that I'm using to germinate cannabis seeds. I love cannabis. I love the community. I'm just going for it. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I went from like a professional business owner doing website development and online marketing. And as soon as
right,
I was like, hey, world,
Mhm.
I created this Cannakan thing, you're like, hey, world, I smoke weed.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, and Holy Toledo, that is most definitely it. The local grow shops would love it, whether
yeah.
it's
So
just
this is the thing.
cannabis
So
or.
that's where Cannakan is right now. Is we are accepting and approving a bunch of grow shops. We're going B2B. So that's I don't know why I haven't
That's
talked about that
awesome.
yet, but that's the move that we're in right now, going B2B finally.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
I had to get
That's
everything dialed in. I didn't want crazy hiccups. So the product's dialed in, our system's dialed in. So now I think it's time to go in and because not everybody's on Instagram, not everybody's on YouTube, not everybody's on
yeah,
Facebook, not everybody's going to trade shows. Some people like to just
yeah.
go
But a lot of people
work with
Google
people
the
one on
local
one.
hydro store. Yeah,
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 exactly. So
yeah,
it'd be cool, but
yeah.
it's like trying to put your product on a shelf, maintain that same integrity, and be able to educate people about their product as well. You know what I mean? That's why the Grow app with the Learn session is going to help when people are selling it from, the stores and whatever else. So the big picture is being worked on, but I think the bigger thing, other than although I think the app is pretty big, is we're finally making the move to go B2B, which is pretty blown away that I finally got to the point where I was like, I think we might be ready for that because I was like,
that's
that's
awesome, man. That's
a
awesome.
lot of people would just jump on it from the beginning, but I knew it would just be a mess.
Yeah,
And I don't want
Yeah.
to, have a bad reputation because of whatever, you know what I mean? So
right.
because everything we weren't ready.
Yeah. Well,
Makes
and
sense.
you got to feel like you're ready, and you have to feel like you have to be able to give a lot more than just, hey, this is a brand new product.
Yeah.
This is a tried and true. We've tested it. We've done all of this. We have all this data and information to back it up.
Well,
You
that's the thing
know.
now is, yeah, we have users. I mean, if you look at our
Mhm.
Instagram, most of the posts are results that other people are sharing. So like you said, it is proven. the MJ BizCon win, I think, gives us a bit of credibility to like, hey, look, you know what I mean? There's some value in this product, and again, it's just Mo and I. So if we
Yeah.
go too crazy, we have to deal with that tidal wave of bullshit that comes to us if things go bad. So we
Right.
make sure that everything's dialed in. We're super confident. We have systems to go, all systems to go. You know what I mean? And we can handle whatever comes at us. And yeah,
Yeah. Well, and that's good. And again, we love you and we love your product.
I
And
appreciate that.
anything you need from me, from us, from the
Yeah, no, I know
community,
that. Yeah, of
all
course.
you got to do is reach out, and we're happy to help you with anything.
I
So, I'm one of those people. If you tell me you want me to start going door to door or store to store and saying, "Hey, I need you to check this out,"
yeah,
absolutely. Just because it's you're
I,
a person
I
in a
appreciate that.
company,
Yeah, I
and it's a
appreciate that.
product that we can back and believe.
I
So
appreciate
that's
that.
The door to door though, CC.
Hey, hey,
I mean,
hey, hey, hey,
hey,
hey. Whatever it takes to her good. Don't get involved in this.
Hey,
This ain't
absolutely.
a
no, what
fight,
I'm
bro.
saying
This
is
ain't no
I did
fight.
that work. We sold like coupon booklets. Like we went door to door trying to
There you
sell
go.
people these coupon booklets. It was like one section would be like you get, order 3 pizzas, you use this third coupon, you get 4 pizzas free your next time or some shit. You know what I mean? It
I
was
Yeah.
know exactly those
oil changes,
book.
shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Yep.
book. Yeah, yeah,
Little
Yeah.
booklets, candy
Yeah.
bars, the
Yeah.
school chocolate
Yeah.
bars, the
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
back when you could go door to door. Now I'd have to go, conceal carry door to door and be like,
Oh, yeah.
look,
No, they,
Shit, we
open
put
the
that in
door, one
Amazon.
hand on my hip, one hand
yeah.
on the product.
I
Hey,
Did
took
you do
training
like that
to
with
I took
Amazon?
training to sell Kirby vacuums door to door.
I
Oh,
did that
boy.
too. Yeah. I
Wow.
sold Kirby
mhm.
vacuums.
I only did the training and I said, I'm gonna have to lug that heavy fucking thing. Nah, I'm good. I'll
Yeah,
go
no.
wash
Yeah.
cars. And I
Hey,
went and washed
Carl,
cars at a car dealership.
a second ago, well, more than a second ago now, you mentioned something about somebody had a question, something about veterans.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh,
Thanks, Holy
baby
Toledo.
daddy.
Baby Daddy. I was trying to remember his whole name. Baby Daddy, if you're still in here, I did put. Sorry, y'all. I put the link back up. Um, Baby Daddy, if you're still in here,
It's just weird
he
hearing you say
was
baby
he was
daddy.
posting Baby Daddy, not the
Hey,
real
baby
Baby
daddy.
Daddy. We don't want the sperm donor.
One
Okay.
more time. One more time.
Yeah,
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy.
Baby
Baby
Daddy.
daddy.
Um,
Baby daddy.
so
Yeah, I just didn't want to use it.
Baby back, baby daddy.
yeah, I did put the link in
Well,
there. So if any of y'all, if y'all have questions for Don or just want to jump up and hang out with us,
Yeah,
that's
if
cool
anybody
too.
wants to jump on too, don't let me.
he's the one she was talking to in the background earlier when you first came on. He said he
Oh,
recommends your product to all the veterans.
Yes,
amazing. Yeah. So, and
yes,
if there are veterans out there, they just need to reach out to us. Unfortunately, because of the way some people are, you just have to just show proof. It's really easy that you are a veteran or active or past served, and we definitely hook up veterans with bigger than usual discounts. So,
yeah. And any of veterans, y'all have a military ID, no
yeah.
matter what, because you have to have one to get on base, to get into the VA or to get
And
in.
all your
Well, you
information
all got
is,
one.
whatever you send us gets totally deleted right as soon as we're done and it's approved, and you get your own, you get a code, and you're all set. But we definitely, if there are veterans, we absolutely have a better than usual um, discount code for them. So,
Yeah, don't just use the measly 10% you get from me.
hey, 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 hey,
You need to reach out and get a better veterans. Reach out and get a better discount because we
there you
support
go.
you 100%.
Yeah,
You need to get a better discount. I'm not saying, I enjoy the 10% off for the community. Veterans deserve more.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody else.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause I have a son who's going to be one day. Military, definitely.
Christopher talking
He-
about
And a nephew
Avon.
who
I
is.
remember that Avon. They always had an Avon dealer.
Yeah. The
The
Avon
Avon
lady.
lady.
oh gosh, the Avon
Fucking
lady.
Avon
Good
lady.
Lord.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord.
Now you go to flea markets and they have Avon booths.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they just put all their product in there and then you just go whatever you want because you don't have an Avon lady anymore or just do it
I
online.
remember my grandmother selling knockoff perfumes door to door.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. My mother used to spend money like crazy and one thing she always bought was Avon. and I always had this like sunflower Avon perfume. Every time she'd order me a bottle. And I'm like, I don't wear this stuff, right? I don't. I always tell her, I'm not a girl. I don't want to wear this. What are you? And she's like, but you need to smell like one. I'm like, oh. So yeah, she thought I was all girly and shit. That just it didn't happen. I was daddy's little boy, or
Yeah,
the
I
boy
grew up
daddy never
with the
had.
tomboy sister too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I can't do it. I can't wear the girly colors. I can't do the. I don't own anything pink. I don't. My son does because he likes pink. I don't own anything pink. Don't like it. It's not. Yeah. Uh, Up until recently, you wouldn't have caught me. Well, like 2 years, 3 years ago, you wouldn't have caught me in a dress unless I had to wear it because I had to wear it for my uniform for work. But yeah. Um, oh, and I wore one for our wedding.
I didn't even wear a
That's
tie at my wedding. I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt
Nice.
and
Oh, I
clown
undid my
makeup.
tie.
Yeah,
It
yes,
was
he did.
June. We got married in Kansas in June.
yeah.
Oh
So I
gosh.
was jacket off, shirt unbuttoned, tie undone, sweating
Yeah.
inside.
All right. So you don't
Yeah,
know. He's
yeah,
telling
Toy
everyone about
Toledo,
the
big
band
support.
workout.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. He's always
Yes.
yeah,
And we love Holy Toledo.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Powwow.
That's
Hey,
fun.
hey. Sorry. I said powwow. Sorry. Pow hairy tongue. Got it. I was just like powwow. I can't read. It's, lack of sleep, not enough caffeine anymore. Now I'm stuck drinking
Put
sugar,
the glasses on behind here.
salt water.
Hurts my head. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
I can't see without mine.
Yeah. I can see it just doesn't look all that great. And I'm
uh,
old, so I have to have computer glasses to see
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah, my cheaters.
yep.
Yeah, that's where
But
I'm at
no.
now. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd be that guy.
Yeah. I
Let's
just
see,
think that.
I can't wear just
I've worn these
cheaters
since
though,
middle school.
because I have
Yeah,
to have prescription at a distance and
no,
up close.
mine are always like
So
right
I
here
hate
now. I'm like that guy.
prescription.
I'm that guy. I need the ones with a little magnet thing I can just take
yeah,
off.
I was just about to
Yeah,
say
Yeah.
you need the little magnet ones, so they're
yeah.
Well,
always
my
hanging
older
around your
brother was
neck.
that way. Yeah, he's got a set of those. Yeah.
It was like
That'll
all
be
of a
me.
sudden. It was just like all of a sudden. It was like one day I was like, "Hey, things look a little blurry." Then I was like, "Shit, I can't read anything now. What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, it was all of a sudden your arm got shorter. You got,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't, you know, it's funny because Carl can still see all that stuff up close, and I'm pulling away from it as he's putting it in front of my face. I'm just like, nope, can't see it, can't see it.
I can't see anything past my kneecaps though, because I'm blind without my glasses past like arm's length. It's blurry at the end of my hand
Yeah.
without my glasses.
Have
I
you got
can't see
anything
far
growing
away.
on right now, Don? You got a garden or anything?
So Sue, I if I said I had a garden, I think Sue would shoot me because Sue's got a
Sue has a
garden.
garden.
She's got a garden. I just finally put my seedlings outside, planted them a month late, went to Berlin, came back, they got overwatered. So I finally put them out yesterday. She's got her garden going well outside in the raised beds and stuff. She's always on top of it. That's her thing. And she just put these new animal things out there that's censored, and they put out this high pitched noise.
Huh.
And I don't hear them up close. I have to hear them once in a while because I think I'm older, and you're hearing the frequencies that you can hear are different. And my son goes out there, he's like, "What the hell is all this noise? It's crazy." But you get them just right, and you hear them. But Sue's got her garden going, and she's always just killing it out there. So
Right on.
Yeah.
the garden we've had is shit's like pretty established, 17 years or something like that. We've been growing out there. So
Oh yeah.
Goodness. What's she got going out there?
she does everything. She does all kinds of just all flower beds to and I'm talking flowers from, like I said, snail vine, butterfly peas to succulents to her full vegetable garden. She's like her signature vegetable I would think would probably be is garlic.
Mm.
She's pretty good. Has generational garlic now. She's been reseeding from the season before for years now. But everything, and you know, we get to the point now where we know what we're growing, so she grows things that we're going to eat versus just growing every vegetable you can.
Right.
Because I
Yeah,
think,
because
excuse me, I think that's in the beginning you get really excited about growing, you start just growing everything, and then you end up like not consuming everything. So she's pretty good. So there's a lot of like winter squashes that she'll do, peas and like summer squashes, zucchinis that we can get right off the vine, eat them while they're going and stuff, and cucumbers and carrots. She's got some sweet potatoes going. So I mean, just a lot of stuff. So pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
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 we have a pretty good garden. You know, it's pretty good size. I don't even know, probably 100 something feet by 30, 40 feet, and then we have a 30 by 10-foot garden greenhouse. So
Right
mm,
on. Yeah, that's about what size garden we had when I was growing up.
yeah, it's pretty good size. I mean, everything right now is, I mean, it's crazy to watch it progress over the years. You know what I mean? We're out there rototilling for years and then doing this, and now it's just like just these, you know, established raised beds everywhere with all our paths all in there, and it's pretty cool though to have watched it, you know, really grow over the years and see where it is now.
yeah. That's one thing that I've been looking at because with us moving, uh, I want to actually start a regular like a vegetable garden and that kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
So I've already started collecting some seeds. Speaking of seed
awesome.
collecting from earlier,
Yeah,
um, collecting like certain vegetable seeds and things that I know that, we would want to grow because I know it's going to get to that point where we're like, okay, well, y'all love corn, cool. We'll grow like 12 of them, 12
yeah,
stalks, and then we'll have like massive amount. Okay, so we only consume like 3 or 4,
right.
so then let's bring this down to like 3 or 4 per year, and then let's do.
And that's what you do, and you end up like in time, you know, and it's like anything else. You just, you know, you just it just establishes to your lifestyle in a way, you know what I mean? And like I know every year that the first thing I'm gonna do as soon as I'm starting to eat fresh asparagus from the asparagus bed, that I know, oh, spring is here, you know what I mean? And the vegetables, and then you go in the asparagus to, you know, peas and radishes to, you know, then the cucumbers. So it's like there's like this evolution to not only growing the garden but watching the garden season to season, and how it is, and then at the end of the year you collect all your winter squash and everything else, and you know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So what? Huh? You have to. You would have to unmute. Don't just point.
I said, do you want to see the grow tent?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry that you were pointing and it kind of went up to Dawn up there in the corner. So
Well, I'm
Hey,
pointing towards
look
the
look up
tent
there.
across the room.
Look up there.
Hey,
Okay,
everybody look in the
I see him.
table.
I see him. He's right
We're so good. He
there.
needs to point too. All of us in the room. Let's touch tips. Oh, wait, sorry. That was too
hey,
weird.
Yeah,
whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa,
wrong
whoa, what kind
channel.
of show is this? Well, this just went to age restricted.
Oh, all of our shows end up age restricted. I'm not worried about that. And you know what? I'm super happy. I'm okay if they age restrict our stuff. And it's only because there you go. So because when they age restrict it, they usually don't take it down.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, gotcha.
I've found that out. So I'm
Yeah,
just like, so now I will tell you, y'all, we don't have a whole lot going right now. We just like
I hate
massively
it.
cleaned 2 tents. I know it's driving him nuts.
Yeah.
We only
Um,
have 2 tents going right now.
yeah,
The
but
Cannakan tent's been empty for too long. It's been a month now almost.
oof.
yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
2x4
I have a seed
we
popping addiction too, though.
we
So
stripped it down, cleaned everything. I mean, took fans apart, filters, all that. Everything's cleaned, and then we just did that with the 4x4 today. So,
Uh-huh.
um, yeah, that's. Oh. And if I can give anybody a tip, cheap fans are nice, but you know what's even nicer is a fan that you spend a little bit more money on that you can actually take apart and clean. You can
Yeah,
take the face off, pull it off, clean and wipe the blades and do all of that. And it was so much easier to do than those cheap ones that I bought, which honestly at this point I think I'd just rather throw them away and get new ones next time. But if I could give you all a tip, buy some good fans where the face actually comes off that you can clean. Okay.
well, little
I mean,
guys,
So
same thing
little
with
little
the
ladies look good though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Thurgood, these two in the front here, hey
Yeah.
baby, love you. These are the Thunderwind. Thunder
Oh,
twins are what
okay.
I'm calling them. This one is these Kaya bags are 2 gallons. So there's one Thunder twin, and then the other one, the one in the solo cup looks better. So if she's in a bud solo, we'll call it a bud solo.
Yeah.
That's my other Thunder twin. So those are the two that are for our daughter, and they're
Oh,
both
good.
in. Yep, that one's also in cocoa. And then in the back, this is my orange portal from Speedrun Seeds that I got from Dave, the mad scientist.
Oh, right on.
So he sent me some seeds from them. So I'm growing that one. And then this is the GMO autoflower from Greenpoint Seeds because Carl likes GMO. It's one of his favorite strains here.
Yeah.
So, and then on Discord we're doing a ramen versus chips grow along with some of our friends. And so the 2 blue cans are the stackers.
I'm going to
They
jump off
are
for 2 seconds.
okay. They are the Pringles stackers cans. So this is the silly rabbit. This is the it's fuck around and find out. We're gonna call it fluff around and find out because silly rabbit, fluffy. Um, and then this one is also a silly rabbit. John would like that name. It's Wolf Pussy. And these are both in these are in the Bioflower 365. So we're going to be growing in the next grow along with the seed to harvest group, and we're actually doing it with several different ones, but we're trying different grow mediums. This is also a fuck around and find out. This is my ramen grow. I was not putting it in a ramen cup, and I wasn't just going to grow it in the bag. I had to set it in something. So
Right.
waiting for that one to pop. So that was just an extra seed that I had that because I tell you, I had the most trouble with this grow, and when I finally got a good seed, it
We
it
dumped
got
it in the
dropped.
tent.
Yeah, it got
I,
dropped in
I
the
mean, I
tent.
dumped it in the tent.
Um,
I dropped that with the seed in it
yeah,
into this tray right here.
yep. So then we were panning for a seedling,
Oh no.
And
and we
there are
still couldn't
pieces,
find it. Mm-mm.
there are items in the soil that look like seeds.
Right.
So what I did was I just moistened the soil because I knew it had already had a taproot and was trying to go in. I mean, it came out of the can ready to go into the soil, so it had enough of a taproot for her to plant it. So I just put extra soil out of the same container into the tray, put this big dome over it, moistened it real wet, got it real wet, and it sprouted out long enough for me to see it after 2 days. And then we planted it.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
and that's
Wolf
that
pussy.
little girl right there. So Um, the 2 bigger girls, yeah, the 2 bigger girls in the back, those are Carl's, those are photos. Oh yeah, all the rest of those other ones are autos. They're all mine. Um,
Well,
except for the
no,
Pringles cans are photos, and the ramen can
all
is
of
yeah, all of the ramen
the,
versus chips are photos, but all the other ones are autos. I forgot to say that. All 4 of those are autos.
these 4 are autos, these 3 are photos.
Yeah, all the rest of these are
These are
photos.
all the same strain.
So these are the Nova 91 from Irvine Seeds, and their mother is in the other room, but these were the last set of clones that we had, and then I just took a couple new clones. So we're going to see how well these do. And then if I can get some roots off of these in the next few days, then we'll cut some more clones. And there's my baby cactus that I grew from a seed. So she's getting a little too big for that container. I'm going to have to find something else to put her in. So, but there's my cactus.
I think
And
I've
then
got
that
some Irvine Seeds sour diesel. I haven't ran it yet.
his stuff is pretty good. But Yeah, and the 4x4 is empty. 2x4 in the other room is empty. This is the only other thing. Oh, there's a ghost. Hey, ghost. Don't forget to pay the kitty tax.
Oh, I have a platinum Kim dog too
Ah, okay.
from
And
Irvine.
there's a Luna. That's nice.
Well,
That speaker output is nice and warm, so she likes laying up there
right.
because the vent's on the top. So this one in the front left, this is the Irvine, the Nova 91 mother. So
Speaking of bud clips,
yeah, speaking of bud clips, you can see I used some on her and bent her out and everything there. So we, I, I spread her open wide. So I love my bud clips. The main thing I have a trouble with is remembering when to take them off. So half the time I'll still have one or two in a plant when I'm harvesting.
Yeah.
So, and then this girl in the back is the blueberry spider from Irvine.
Mm.
It was a clone that we got from Silly Rabbit. So was the Nova 91. He sent us those clones that because they were trying to get some and cross them, but
Really?
um, yeah. So they've been trying to do some breeding experiments with them, and we had sent, Carl sent Silly Rabbit some of the Nova 91 of what he grew, and he tried it, and he was like, yeah. So, but he sent us a cut of that. And then the other little girl to the right, the Ohio Cincy Star, isn't that right, Carl?
yes, from
Okay.
yes, from crickets and cicadas is
Yeah, I
the
never
breeder.
remember who that one's from. These are not my plants, y'all. These are his. These are
It's
photos.
bugs that start with C's.
Yeah, well, I was happy to remember Ohio Cincy Star,
I know,
so took me a second,
I know. She's gotten pretty
but
big, stacking pretty well, especially to
yes,
be in a. She's in a 2 quart.
yeah, she's in
Hot.
one of the 2 quart. Um, and as you
So
can
is
see,
that
if you
tall
can
thing in
tell
the
by the
back.
yeah, if you can tell by the leaves, our cat likes chewing on this one.
Yeah.
Um,
Ghost loves this one.
he's he has loved chewing on that plant since it was itty bitty. So all of the leaves at the bottom are all chewed up and turning brown because he likes that plant in particular. I don't. He'll eat him some leaves and then go sit in the heat from the tent and just love life.
Oh, yeah.
So hey, so but yeah, I mean
Yeah,
this is
she's
this is all we have growing. We cut the autoflower clone down.
yeah, she's got
So
the some of the buds right there.
yeah, I've got some of them here. So she's already in the jar. So I took that clone down. Hi, Ghosty. But other than that, I mean, I will be using my can again in about another week. We'll be popping some more seeds,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll have to log into the new app.
Yeah, one thing I saw is so I'm actually looking at the chat, which I don't usually get the opportunity to do, but somebody was saying they have a like 200 seeds and stuff. I wonder if you guys are using like common spreadsheets or something, because I could almost make it where you could upload like an Excel sheet and not have to put everything in from the beginning. I don't know. What do you use to keep track of your seeds now?
Google Docs.
Uh,
Google
yeah,
Docs.
You can
we
pull
have
it up,
ours in
can't
a
you, dear?
Google. Yeah, I have mine in a Google document. Um, it's a spreadsheet.
It's
So
it's Night Owl's template for his actually. I got it from somebody a long time ago because we grew some of his mystery beans, and I asked what they were, and they said, "Here's his." It was an old sheet
Yeah.
of his, and then I just deleted everything, used it as a template for mine, and changed some stuff around to fit us better.
Yeah, mine's just a note app that's, built into the Note phones, the Samsung Note.
yeah,
Yeah,
so it's just a Google document that I have, and I've got all my different breeders listed out. the cultivar, the quantity of seeds, the sex, whether they're regs or fems.
And that's cool. And you're putting notes in them too.
Yeah, the genetic
Yeah.
heritage, father, mother, indica and sativa, the height. So a lot of this gets filled out initially from the breeder when we buy the seeds. I'll
Yeah.
put their information as much as they share in here, because you can see some of them I don't have any information for. And then flavor profiles, a yield. So if they put a yield in there, and then once we grow it, I'll go in and sometimes change it and put, 9.2 ounces or whatever I put in there, and then change it as to what we get. And then their recommended harvest time, which never works out in my house, because if they say it's 70 days, it's taken 80 to 85 in my house.
Right.
Would you say that
And
all the information that you, yeah, and the notes, which I really like, you're putting notes about each one.
mhm.
Are there some that you find that aren't that interesting? Oh, so you got the heritage that you're not filling out, really?
Yeah, for some of them, it just depends. Like for this particular one, there's no information because it was his first auto. It was a tester. He didn't give me any information with it. He just gave it to me to grow.
Right.
So I don't know what it is.
So where you have the information, you're using it. So I'm just trying to
Yes.
see, like, so I have a basic form now, but I'd be interested if you think that there's other things that would be useful. I'd be really, happy to add stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like this one, this is just the if you're doing a project with it, his originally says project background / cultivar information.
But it's
So
basically
for
notes. Yeah, it's notes.
right, so any kind of note. So for this one, grows tall with strong branches, great for pressing and washing, one of Carl's favorite fast buds. So, because I've got the flavor profile here, so I don't need to add any of that, but it tells me when we grew it, it had really strong branches, pressed and washed well, or would wash well, in versus, this one, a good head high, more behind the eyes, a good nighttime smoke, you know, because I know enough about this one. These are more my notes, not necessarily.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, everybody's gonna do what they.
yeah, for this one,
Are there
LST as early as you can.
are there
That
chats
kind of
that you? I
thing.
mean, are there rows or any categories that you added that weren't there? Is this the exact like list that you got from the spreadsheet you got from them? This is how it was.
No, this was his setup.
This is
Yeah.
Now, is there anything that you
we
feel?
changed all the breed. We changed all the information inside of it.
Sorry, I'm doing
The
this on a
temp.
Right.
podcast, but
No,
I'm
you're
just
fine.
interested.
Oh, you're good.
Is there other things on here is there something that you feel like it's missing?
If it was because I haven't added it, I think one thing that would be on here that um hmm, I've always thought with some of them, I'll go and put my notes, but I've lately been putting more of the breeder's notes in here. And then I thought about creating a separate section for me of what I experienced with it, versus what they said. Because like some of these that I haven't grown, um, you know, potential benefits it lists from the breeder, um, what they say the effects are,
Yeah. So
if it's
so
this or if it's that, but
breeder
what
note.
we get, go
Yeah.
ahead.
But
What we get is always something different.
but where are you getting that information from the breeder?
From their websites normally.
Okay, so you'll go on the breeder's website, pull information, and copy paste right into your spreadsheet.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah. That's
yes,
what I do.
So it would be like
yeah,
two sets. So you would want like source notes and then my notes.
right, yeah. Because like for this one, I mean, one that we do a lot is Dream Beans, his stuff, and I'll tell you, he has some of the best descriptions. I don't know if it's him or if it's his
Yeah,
wife
yeah,
that
yeah.
writes them, but some of the stuff that he puts in his descriptions, for one, a lot of them are spot on, and they're massive. But I mean, I have to kind of break them down.
Yeah.
Like this particular one, he puts a lot of good information. Like this one is medical benefits, helps with depression, blood pressure, anxiety, joint inflammation, chemo side effects, seizures, stress, anxiety.
Wow.
So if I'm looking for something particular, in a strain. Because like our Carl's aunt, her husband has cancer. So I know anything that I'm looking for, like an appetite, either whether it's appetite suppressant or something to help with appetite, something to help with the chemo. If
That's
I'm looking for
huge.
something in
Yeah.
particular that would benefit that, I can just kind of type it in here and it'll pull up anything that I have in the notes that would match that information. If
Right.
I'm looking for a benefit or something that I'm trying to stay away from.
Mm.
So,
Have you put any of these notes, or these are just what you copy and paste? So you don't have the opportunity to put your own notes?
no, I don't.
Okay.
When I don't have anything in there, I actually go and add my own once we've grown it.
Okay. And this is a chat you use. Does Carl use this too?
Oh yeah, this is ours. I just call it mine because it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
No.
we're both CCs. So,
And you yeah.
but yeah, this is all the one for my autos. This is the one for the photos. As you can see, I don't have as much information for his photos just because we didn't put a lot in. But yeah, I do, have a section for breeding
Yeah.
projects,
One thing we
what we
have.
plan on putting together. So,
Okay, I
but yeah.
see. So on the tabs below, you're saying, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like I keep a list on what we're going to grow next. So what we have set up, and that's, I don't know if that's something that you eventually want to possibly add into yours, is okay, so this I'm going to do is this germination, and then the next time I plan on my next seeds to pop, I'm going to go ahead,
Yeah,
okay,
next
this
row.
is my
Yeah.
next grow.
The next
I have
row.
planned to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
So, because like here, my next grows the garlic dumpster juice from Dream Beans, what everything I'm putting in here is what my next plants are to grow. Because I can't tell you how many conversations or how many times Carl and I have had the same exact conversation 6 different times, and we change the strain every time. Because and then
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
well, let's not do this. Let's do this. Well, what did we say we were going to do? I don't remember. I mean, how am I supposed to remember from
Write it
one minute
down.
to the
Yeah.
next? Yeah. So I had to start writing it down because I'm like, okay, so what did we say we were going to grow next? Because I mean, that's 2 or 3 months down the road.
Yep.
I don't remember.
So it'd be
So
cool. It would be cool too then to add what your next grow is going to be. And I saw some other tabs, so it'd be cool too is if you could say this is part of a grow along, and you could put what grow along that's in, right? Um,
yes,
it's same thing. Like I have a new testing program that I'm setting up on there, and it could be these were testers or
Yeah.
yeah,
That'd be
because
cool.
we do a lot of grow alongs. Like I said, the next grow along we're getting ready to pop seeds for is the seed to harvest for their season 6. So we'll be popping seeds for their channel because I produce their YouTube channel.
yeah.
So this is the first time they're growing autos. So of course I had to get it on it. Um,
Of course.
but we'll be popping the seeds for
You
that. And
you
then,
have the strain on your list right there because we already had it.
oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. The
I missed
garlic
half what you were
dumpster
talking about.
juice.
Sorry,
But
I was talking to our son.
and then I have like the grow along that we're doing on Discord with our friends. I mean, because there's a group of like 4 or 5 people that we grow independent grow alongs on Discord because they don't do them on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that. Because it's a very small, like 20 people in a Discord channel. And we just make up little grow alongs for all of us to grow something together. So, but yeah, I mean, we like information, as you
Yeah,
can
me
see, and
too.
I try to stay. I mean, if you look at our seed containers, we try to stay as organized as possible
All right.
with everything that we got going on. But yeah, I try to put as much information as I can on these sheets and we slacked at first, and then some of these strains are, you can't find any information about anymore. And
Yep.
that's one of the things that I think is really going to be great about this app, is because once you start putting information in there, it's in there. And if you need to go back later and be like, oh, hey, how did this one do? And how did this one do? You have that information right there. So it's not like you can't go back and look at it again later.
And I almost think that if you have enough people using the same variety or something, it could almost from the same source, it almost could suggest to you that there are like source notes, like so where you have those source notes instead of copy and paste them, it might be able to suggest them from somebody else's notes, and you could use them
Hmm.
in yours. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's, and that's one thing that I find, like I said, because I mean, you go to look up a strain that you have that even if it's like a one of these giveaways that you get, and you're like, I've never even heard of this, but
Yeah,
yet it's an older seed, you don't know anything about it, or even if
Yep.
it's something fairly new, and you're like, I haven't been able to find this anywhere.
Yep.
And then it may have some information how somebody grew it, like how it germinated, any information they have about it later on. And because nowadays most people are just either writing stuff in a book, or if you're anything like us, you don't write anything down.
yeah.
So I've that
Well,
was one thing that
yeah,
I've
my
been playing with recently is I'm actually making a grow journal. I'm actually making it, and I've picked what I want to put on it and the most important information, and I'm actually making in the process of making a grow journal
oh,
because
cool.
it's information that I want to keep,
Yeah,
and I can make my own. And then if anybody else wants one, I mean, I have one available. That way it'll be one of those things that's, you can actually see it. It's something you can hold in your, a lot of people like things that are more tangible that you can go back to and look at. Not that if I, oh yeah, hey, I grew this. What did it do back then? I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, that
You
was what
know.
that was my goal with the app, is to make it like a one-stop shop for like as much as I can, but to stay within the
Hmm.
realm. I can't be talking about grows when we don't do anything with grows. We handle germination and germination only. You know what I mean? So, but
Right.
to do everything that's that makes sense with seeds, I want to have it where somebody can use it, like I said, as a source. And almost like just having this talk with you, almost feel like on the sources page, like there should be like notes about that certain genetic, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and it's something that you could possibly add in the future if you think about it. Do
Yeah.
we want to put
Yeah,
in
I'll have
there,
to see
okay,
what it
from
is. And I want to hear from people that use it. You know what I mean? Let me know what they feel like it's missing. And there's enough people missing that, then absolutely. You want to build it like, because I was glad that you brought up that sheet, because I don't do anything with grow alongs and stuff. And it would be nice to say, oh yeah, I use this in the grow along. How was this?
yeah. Yeah,
Right.
because I mean, knowing your germination rates is an important thing, but if you can look back later and see, all of that information and who all did what, and whether it's, but having that little bit of information to go with it, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, so this many people are doing. It just, sorry, my brain's like ticking 100 miles an hour at the moment,
No,
just
I
going,
like that because I
oh,
think
well,
I'm
that
gonna
would
make the
be,
vault where you can have like a later in the grow note, you know what I mean, kind of thing.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
can add notes as to any information you want to add
Yeah,
about that
about
particular,
that grow in the end, yeah,
about that grow or that strain or what happened.
yeah,
You know, hey, idiot, don't do this, or hey, this was awesome, let's do this one again.
yeah, nice,
Even if it's something as simple as that.
yeah.
What? Oh,
Well,
okay.
cool,
Sorry.
I hope people, try out the app, and definitely, feedback is amazing, you know what I mean, because, we wanna know I wanna know how it can be better and make it better.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it,
Because
man. I think that maybe it's just me being delusional or something, but I think that it holds enough value where it was something that I would want to use to go and you know research and find different sources and seed varieties that are trending and information about those seeds, and have a place where I can keep an organized collection of my own too, that I can connect along within that same realm. You know what I mean?
I mean, if there
yeah.
was ever a time to be a little bit more frugal with your money, you know, not just going out and blowing it everywhere, you can save a little
Yeah.
bit by doing a little bit of research.
That's what I, yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah. knowing what seeds are germinating, knowing
And there's
what's
nothing more
working, what's
frustrating that
growing.
when you go out and you source seeds and they come and they suck. And
Yeah.
this grow that you had been planning for 3-4 months just
Yep.
went to shit. And now you're like last minute being like, all right, how can I save this grow?
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, and then if it doesn't go as well as you did, you know, you're like, hate smoke that weed too. Be like, I didn't want to grow you in the first place anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking weed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's one particular breeder. I mean, and I still have a couple seeds for. I won't buy their stuff again, just because no matter what I did, I could not get them. I couldn't get them to germinate.
Mm.
Yeah. That's the same as that one I was talking about. But I won those, but I won't buy anything from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I bought stuff from this breeder, and I
Yeah.
won't buy them again. So
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I wonder who you guys are talking about because I had some that I did recently. It didn't do well, but I'm then in the back of my head, I'm like, just wait a couple months. It's all gonna come out in this app. I'm gonna see everybody's
That
results.
Floriculture
well,
was
if
what
it,
these were. Was the name of the company? Floriculture.
Oh no, I never even heard of that.
yeah, no, mine, yeah, if mine was one of those that if you know anything about the breeders, this one particular breeder is a very who split off from them is a very prolific breeder. A good buddy Daz.
Yeah.
I love his stuff. It's the other one that
Yeah,
I had a problem with.
yeah,
Yeah.
So, which I mean, not a lot of people do. It no
yeah.
matter, but if I can't get 6 of your seeds to pop,
I got a
it
better
just ain't happening
response from
anymore.
Dad, from Night Owl than Mephisto. Like I didn't like Mephisto, so
Yeah, no, no, that's who our issue was. I can't I won't do it again. So,
uh-huh.
but never had a problem with Night Owl. I like his stuff.
Nice.
So,
Well,
but
I hope I'm hoping this app saves some people from buying bum seeds too, so that'll be good.
oh
Right?
yeah, absolutely. So it's for those of you that if you've come in a little bit late, the app I will post the link again.
Yeah,
Let's
grow.cannakan.com. Not the app
uh,
store, not any Google Play
grow
stores.
dot
It's an old app, but
yes, let me get in here. I did pull it up, but do. Sorry, y'all. I got a bunch of Cannakan links in here.
nice.
Copy. So I have to go find the right one.
Oh, nice,
All
Christopher.
right. So there is the cannakangrow.com. You can actually go on there, pull up and download the app as well, or just use it for the desktop version. So Don, you said it's coming to the app stores with the final version, correct?
So I'm pulling the existing app that's in there. I got to get those out like
Right.
this weekend. But it's an easy app. You can just get it right from grow.cannakan.com.
Mm-hmm.
Download the app from there. And once I'm able to, pass all of their, their wants and needs
Restrictions
to
and
get into,
regulations.
make sure everything's up to, to go. But that's not my goal right now. But I will get it there. When everything is finalized, it will be available in the Apple Store and Google Play, whatever. But right
Yeah.
now, it's easy enough. Just grow.cannakan.com, download it, and let me know what you think.
And in the
It's going to be
Apple
changing all the time.
Store, yeah,
Uh,
and in the App Store and stuff and off the website it's free, y'all. So when you put it in the app stores, it will be free to download, correct?
It's going to be. It's always free. Always will be
Okay.
free. Yep. Yeah.
I was making sure because I don't do Apple, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I know there are some that are free, but I don't know if they require you to do anything like that. Android, yeah, they got a bunch
No,
of
it's
free
it's
stuff in
it's
there.
it's up to the developer. It's up to the app that you're
Okay.
putting out. You know what I mean? But no, I don't want to. I'm just putting it out there. You know what I mean?
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. And that's the thing is, y'all get out there, get the app, download download it, set up your account, start playing around with it now. He's going to make some changes, but at least you'll get used to it. You can learn to navigate the system, find out what you can do, all of the information you can learn. If you do get a Cannakan bundle, It will give you step-by-step instructions once he gets all those videos set up on how to use it, the best methods for germination for that particular device, but you can use it still if you use any other germination method. Any and all welcome, y'all, no matter
That's
what
it.
you're using.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not a knockoff from Cannakan.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Yeah.
Don't be doing that
Don't
now.
be doing that.
We don't like those. Just keep those out.
Yeah,
If you're using one of those, say, just don't worry about it.
yeah,
But
we'll already be looking for those. But yeah, it's a free to use app, and the more people use it and mess with it, then I can pull reports from it and make improvements. So the more people use it, the better it'll be. And the more accurately people use it, the better it'll be for everybody as far as, a good resource for getting information for
Exactly.
seed varieties and sources of those seeds. Yeah, I'm excited about it. So thanks for having me on. I'm gonna jump from here.
Oh, okay, absolutely, yes, and good. Sorry, I was looking at the number of dabs Carl's taken since the show started. So he's at 5540. Now he's at 5572.
Jesus.
So
It was
y'all,
good hanging out and talking with you, Don.
Yeah,
yes,
very good. It's
absolutely.
always a pleasure. Yeah.
Tell Sue we appreciate you. Appreciate her lending you out for a little while.
She's happy to
I need to
have me
message.
on
I need to
around.
Oh
message
shit, the
Mo.
lights are fucked up now.
I need to get a recorded live with Mo sometime. I need to have him on here. I know it'll have to be recorded because he's asleep
Yeah.
when we're on.
I think
But
he's gonna be on with Gannix and stuff soon.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
I know.
pretty
I heard
cool.
they were gonna have him, and I'm like, I've been, but I knew he
Oh, it
could never
sucks
come
either
on
way.
this show because it was always so
Scary
late.
now.
Yeah.
But Carl and I talked about it, and I'm like, we'll do a recorded live. It's
Yeah, that'd
fine.
be cool. That'd be
Because
cool.
it'll be Mo. I'll make time.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome. I mean, he's such a great
yeah.
guy.
He is, and that
Yeah.
way, those people that if y'all don't know him, you'll get to meet him. So, but yeah. So I appreciate it, Don, as always. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks
coming
for having me
and-
on, and I always love hanging out with you. You too, Carl.
absolutely.
Good seeing you. Thanks for having me on. Thanks
You love
for
your brother.
thanks for letting me talk about the app, because it's the little secret I've been keeping for like 6 months now, just working my ass off doing it. So it was nice to kind of show it to everybody. And
Oh yeah. I'm glad to
Oh
get the
yeah,
info.
absolutely. Yep. Shelford, yes, he's
yeah,
doing
thanks,
great things.
Shelford. Yeah, I appreciate it. And thanks to
Uh,
everybody in the chat. Blazing, I see you in there.
Yep.
John, Christopher, Holy Toledo.
Christopher's got it downloaded. Heck yeah.
Awesome, man.
I'll
That's
download it
awesome.
after the show.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've
and I'll
already
make
got it
sure
downloaded.
and I'll make
Well,
sure
I'm on
that
my phone.
I'll make sure that we have a good way to contact us. So if anybody's, you're going to see issues in the next several weeks. You know what I mean? You'll see stuff, but it's stable, so you won't lose your data or anything like that. So, and I think while I was on here, I think I got the save session issue figured out, so we'll be good.
Yes. So if
Alright.
y'all have any questions, concerns, anything that you would like to see or that may help them or help the app or the community in general, the Cannakan on Instagram. If you're struggling, send me a message. I can always get you connected with them. That won't be an issue.
Definitely, Mo.
Yeah, definitely reach out to Mo.
when we actually go out and have meetings or trade shows and stuff, and they ask me for a card, I go, Mo, can I get a card? There you go. Just go hold of Mo.
Yeah, here, contact Mo.
Just realize you may get a message early in the morning wherever you live, depending on what time
Yeah.
it is where
Right.
he's at.
Yeah. If you're in the U.S. and you're messaging after like 5 o'clock, it's gonna be the next morning that you're
Yeah.
like that early morning you're getting it because
But
y'all.
Mo's great. But
Yeah,
thanks for having me on. Good hanging out,
Thanks for
CC,
coming.
Carl, Thurgood.
Absolutely.
Cool to
Later,
chill
No,
brother.
with
you're
so long.
always welcome.
Everybody in the
Always a pleasure.
chat that made it this far, and everybody that showed up in the beginning. Thanks so much.
Yep.
Don't forget.
And we're waiting for the next big thing. Hopefully you can get this app up and going and start working some more on that tray. And
That's it.
I'm excited.
That's the
I've been
goal. Me
excited
too.
since you told me, and I'm like, I need one of these things.
Yeah,
I
me
need
too.
one.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I've
That was
been
2
waiting.
years ago.
I know. Well, and
I've been
I
hearing
have
about it
not.
for 2
I
years.
know. I have not bought
Right.
anything because I'm waiting for a tray.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's
Hopefully it
coming.
doesn't happen overnight,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
No, it is not. It is not because it didn't
Last
take long.
No,
last
we
year
know.
last year put me off a year too with all the stuff that was
Yeah,
going
with
on.
everything that happened.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
it
And
was
which
tough.
is fine. You know what? Great things come to those who wait.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
there you go.
That gives
Great
you
things
time to
do
perfect
too.
it.
Great things do too, because if you look back like 2 years ago, I had a brown goatee. I'm the fucking I'm going like
Hey,
gray overnight.
I've got several
I'm starting.
sparkles too. So I
The
mean,
longer
you
mine
know,
gets, this. I mean, my light sucks now because I closed
Yeah.
the tent, but I'm starting to get them here myself.
Yeah, once they
Yep.
stop, they don't stop. So
yeah.
start doing the
That's
coloring
true.
now
Which,
so it doesn't look awkward when you show up with fucking red hair or brown hair later on. So
oh, I
I'm
don't
a
care.
little gray
I
too.
go.
yeah,
I started going bald.
nice
I see that gray.
looking young as ever.
Yeah.
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 All right,
All
guys.
right. Have a
Thank
good
you.
evening,
Take
Don.
care.
Thank
See
Thanks
you.
for
everybody.
seeing me or see it. I
Bye.
can't talk. Bye.
Bye. Oh goodness.
Good
I love
shit.
hanging out with him. But yes, seriously, y'all, yes, go download the app. Um, oh, speaking of which, um, get to using it. I'm actually going to go on there and over the next probably week or so start filling in my list for what I currently have in stock because I've been needing to update mine anyway.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I took out the auto container and started doing
She
all of
did. She did the autos. She didn't touch the damn photos. As she's
that.
talking, as she run her mouth, she didn't touch my shit at all,
That's, I
which
was
is
just about
fine.
to, that's what I was about to say. Because we have a container for all the autos and a container for all the photo films and a container
And
for all the photo regs and then a box for all the silly rabbit stuff because he gets his own individual box.
Right.
And I did the autos, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I've
But
got
to be
two. I got
fair,
the autos and the regs in one because I have less autos now that I gave a bunch away with
we have
cannabis. So
purchased more
yeah.
lately than anything else.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, and to be honest, we were getting ready to grow a bunch of photo autos, so I had to make sure I had all my autos straight and however many I had. And thank you, Travis. Um, so thank you, Holy Toledo, to make sure I had everything set and ready for the next grow. So
Right.
I had to know what I had.
Right.
Absolutely. Thank you. It always a pleasure. You know, you're always welcome anyways, Don. But yes, thank you for everybody that tuned in, that stuck around and hung out with us. So,
Absolutely.
oh, goodness. I hate that Rue had to, I don't know what time he got home. I hate that he missed the show.
And I was
Um,
exhausted Friday. I missed GCN, you know. I hardly ever
yeah,
miss, but when I do, Gannick said it. I probably passed out. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm gonna be
It
missing,
happens.
unfortunately, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
missing a whole lot more stuff. Yeah, boo Rue. Or as Elle would
Yeah.
say, boo hoo Rue.
Wow, baby Rue. Yeah.
I think
um,
Jerry calls him Boo Hoo, doesn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry
Yeah,
calls him
that's
boo
That
it.
hoo.
crybaby.
Oh,
Boo
cry,
hoo
baby.
Rue.
Oh,
Crying all
crybaby
the
Boo
time.
Boo Hoo. Yeah.
Crying all the time. In the corner over there, crying.
Well, he'd be crying he missed hanging out with Dawn. That's going to be the difference this time.
Yeah.
Uh, but
I hear my cat.
Christopher, damn China junk.
That
Well,
damn
thank you.
kind of drunk and foo-foo weed.
Better put that foo-foo weed in there.
I have a foo-foo weed, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't. You know what? I don't consider what
This
we
ain't
grow
foo foo
foo-foo.
weed. This ain't foo foo
No.
weed. This is Torkelberry from the Dark Side Seed Society, which is Silly Rabbit and Lazy River Gardens.
I'm
Yes.
smoking some barf breath from
Ew.
And then
that's
this
actually
Sounds like
really
a Cabbage
good.
Patch Kid.
Yeah, right, right.
this one is Dark Cherry Lace from the same dudes. And then this is my Amnesia Haze that I have.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That was the
Trying to
Amnesia
contain.
Haze is that autoflower clone.
Yeah,
So she actually did really well.
I can't remember how much I
So
got off of her, like 6 or 8 ounces. I can't remember what it
9.2.
was. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, I didn't expect her to be that much. I mean, she took over the damn tent, but I didn't expect her to be that much, honestly.
With as much as spaced out as her buds were, I was not expecting it either.
No, she wasn't a typical tip. She had more of a photo period kind of stretch and grow, but I mean, I was happy with her big, hard little nuggets for an autoflower. So, oh goodness.
She got a good clean. I see it.
Christopher's just trying to kill you at this point. He's just trying to help you get high, dear. That's all it is.
Yeah,
He's trying to
somebody's
help
got to
you
go get your
work through
son.
all that pain. Yep, yeah, we still got to go get our oldest is at work still. So, hey, you two cut it out.
But
Yaron,
amnesia haze is a good, clean high.
sorry, I
Real
had to yell at my animal.
uplifting.
Go lay down.
Makes me want
Go
to
lay
get up and
down.
do stuff and be happy about it, which is weird for me because I hate to move because it hurts.
Yeah, that barf breath is from Soulfire. That's Don Mega and crossed with Giggle Gas. Man, I
Oh,
really like that shit, man. It's kicking my ass. Tell you
I
what.
was just talking to Cece about getting some soul. I would love to have some Soulfire genetics.
Yeah, I've actually got some of that G Ride that Saul won with. So I'm kind of excited to grow that. The half baked I grew was really good though too from Lit Farms. It was the first time I grew anything from Lit Farms, but it was really good.
See, we don't have any lit either.
Yeah,
I have 808
yeah, I've got
and
some of that. I
Soros.
haven't done yet. It's the whole thing with regs, man. Like it just takes so much more time. I feel like.
If you cut clones, I mean, if you cut clones early enough, at least what I did was if you can cut the clones early enough and get them flipped as close to rooting as possible, you can sex them pretty fast while you're still vegging the others to a decent size.
Yeah,
That's what I did to sex them anytime I've had rigs.
yeah, I've got a bunch of 808 that I let's see.
I liked that funk in the trunk. That's what I found in the jar hidden in the bottom of the grow tent a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
That I vaped all up. Yeah, yeah. I found the little pint size mason jar full of unlabeled buds. I was like, I'm a real grower now. I was like Pinocchio or some
yeah,
shit.
well, I've got the lemon pepper Kush, lemon Kush mints, Leah's Love, papaya pirate, turd burglar, peanut butter pops, lemon peels, Tatooine sunset, bombshell, powerline, OMG burger, which is B1. You would definitely like
That's the
that.
one I want.
Yeah, that's GMO crossed with GMO BX3.
Hmm. Oh,
Real
I know which
cookies.
one that is.
Yeah, real cookies and black truffle, which black truffle is another GMO
Hmm.
crossed with sea stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sea stars
Oh, the
is
OMG
crispy
burgers one I definitely
chocolate.
want.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I saw that one a long time ago. Sorry, I keep showing my boobies.
so I've got so many to grow. Turd burglar is another one. That's the peanut butter breath crossed with GMO.
Yeah, that one would probably be good too.
Yeah. But the name alone, turd burglar, like Jesus Christ, dude.
Hmm. I have one from Five Pack Genetics. This dude out of the Midwest, and it's called
Yeah.
Dookie Shoes.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't grown it yet.
I really feel like there needs to be one that's called. He called the shit poop. Like that just has to be. I don't know why. It just I don't know. It always. I find it amusing when people actually have poop like terp weed. Like it just yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, this berry that I have, the last couple plants I've grown have been very ammonia with like used motor oil and cherry cough syrup.
Yeah,
Yeah, with cat piss.
yeah. Weird.
All mixed
And
together.
it's like L talking about cleaning out that tent. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hope so. If you had a litter box in there, everything's just going to taste like cat piss. Like, it's fucking horrible. Please, for God's sake, clean that tent.
Morgana got to unmute.
I was going to say, are you Casey? I'm surprised you didn't have something to say about that. And then I look down, I'm like, are you muted?
Yes, yes.
You
Well,
used it
and
for a fucking litter box? Okay.
Yeah.
yes, actually.
Hey, don't. Sorry. Our first grow tent that we got from her sister, and she used it to hatch chicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna
Yeah.
live?
It's actually still, yeah, no. I'm at like 40 dabs. What the fuck? I'm out of Q-tips.
Yeah.
I need some glob mops.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start investing. If I don't, we don't have glob mops anymore. I got a few samples at MJ BizCon, but I'm gonna start investing in Q-tips because I mean, y'all know he's done like what 30 something dabs since the show started, and that's like 15 Q-tips at least
Shit.
since he just started the show, and he dabs from like sometimes 11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon until 3 or 4 in the morning. So you can imagine he can go through a 750 box of
It's
Q-tips
normally 2.
in like 2 weeks.
It's like a week if I
Every
actually
time I
have
go to
enough
the store, I have to buy a new
pressed.
box of Q-tips.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice when he was actually smoking, because then I didn't have to
Or
buy any damn
vaping.
Q-tips. Or when he was vaping, when he was just vaping or going outside to smoke, I didn't have to buy Q-tips. He's
Yeah.
pressing again because it's fucking hot outside. So
And if I vape, I am stuck sitting at the table vaping
yes,
all day long because I have a desktop vape and it takes all day to get me through the pain
Right.
just to be able to move around and do anything.
Well, I was
And
sore from my
tomorrow,
finger yesterday, man.
tomorrow's gonna suck. I changed out my microwave a couple days ago, which was a pain. I'm hurting for that. And then
yeah,
I mowed the front yard today, which, if anybody knows, that's very intense for my back pain.
Right.
yeah. And then while
I
he was doing
limped.
that, I was cleaning the 4x4.
Yeah, she was
So
because it's got the auto pot ready to go in it. I wanted to do it today.
Yeah, dude
yeah,
called us at work yesterday, so it was just me cleaning the trucks inside and out. Like it was a lot, man. Luckily we weren't super busy, but
I bet it was hot up there too.
oh man. It was what 80 it wasn't I don't think it hit 90. I think it was like 88,
Hmm.
89, something like that.
Oh, so it was cool.
And, well, he's got the AC on in the building too, as long as it keeps the doors closed. And it's set to 78. I'm like, damn, dude, that's not much, but I guess I'll take it.
Oh, it was 93 with a or 95 with a 107 heat index when I was mowing the front yard today.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So oh look,
And
sorry,
50 some percent
I'm playing
humidity
with the app.
and like
Oh, man.
57% humidity.
All right, so I need to get off the Cannakan app
I
side
was
thing
just
here.
Well, we
thinking about
probably
how
need to get
many
off the
seeds I'd
ship.
have to enter.
One of us does.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and that's when I was sitting here going, okay, so start my first session, go to my home grow, and I'm like, all right. So I was like, no, I need to look over here and kind of see where do I start my first session, because uh let's see here. I've got myself now. It'll change my all the stuff, but I'm sitting here learning. So he's got, at the moment, he has all of his stuff open. But all I've got is home, sessions, and learn. But he said over time he's going to have it all open. So
Well,
I don't
you
need to,
progress too. I mean, the further along stages you go and working your account,
oh, there we
and
go.
it
Open my
opens
seed
up.
vault.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to do. Yeah, see, and that's what I was over here looking at. I'm like, okay, so where am I entering my
Weren't
seeds
you
at
listening?
again? Where am I? I was, but like they said, it's a lot of information to take in.
Yeah.
So all it does
Oh, I
is
could have said
start my
something there.
first session. So I don't have, that's what I was looking for, was the option to be able to enter stuff from my seed vault, but like to start entering into my vault. But that at the moment, once he gets it open, it will, I'm sure, open that option to be able to add it in there.
All right, I gotta go, everybody. Good night.
All
Later.
right, yeah, I think we need to get off this evening too, unless you just want to hang out and keep chatting, Thurgood.
Oh, it's going good. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, because he's got to leave, and I'll probably end up, um, if I was going to get off, I was going to go with him. We got to go get our son from work. Either that, or I was going to eat some ice cream and go to bed. Oh, wait, before I get off, haha, I have to show you this, y'all. My best friend, I'm still doing my grow bucket challenge later this year. That's that fuck cancer grow along
Uh,
with AQ stuff, as long as he says he was going to get in it. So as long as I can get him still doing it, he's had his second surgery now. So we're kind of letting everything settle down. But
anyway.
my best friend sent me a box, and we're doing the 5-gallon grow along. But she sent me some little buckets to grow in too, because she's like, we got to
Huh.
do little buckets when we grow.
Yeah.
So she sent me the little Lowe's bucket. And then this is the Northern Tool and Equipment bucket. But on the back, it says, say hello to my little friend. It's so cute.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah.
And she got me a little mini tote.
See, I seen one of those. I thought about that one for the grow, dude. Like, what if you set it up to do hydro in that? How could you do that? Like,
Um,
put the little. I mean, you put a drain in it and everything, like fill and
yeah,
drain. You want to
yeah. If you put like just
one
put the plug
sprayer?
through here
Yeah,
and or set this, but it would have to be open on the bottom in order to get, like, if you were going to do like a DWC or a drainage system, something
yeah,
would have to be open.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I saw that and I went, oh, she sent me a little tote too. It's so cute. So, I mean, she also sent me some salve. So,
Oh yeah,
but
good shit.
I, oh, it smells so good. I wish I could. I'm gonna try it. I'm kind of afraid to use it because I don't know. It's got THC in it, so I don't know how it will affect me if it gets into my bloodstream, because I don't do good with the actual THC product. Whether I don't know about ingesting it, but I know I sure as hell can't smoke it.
Smoking it might
So
be a different thing for you. So, whatever the recommended amount is, use half of that and give it a shot, or a quarter of that. You know what I mean? And to see
yeah,
if it bothers you. You know.
yeah. Well, I was still gonna, the next set batch of oil that I make, I'm gonna do more, split it up and do like a sativa oil and more of an indica oil,
Yeah.
because if I want to make some gummies that Carl can have during the daytime too, like if we're gonna leave the house or go do something like that, because you can't always smoke or vape or do wherever you go. So if we're going to be gone for a little while, he can medicate beforehand, and then if we need to while we're still out, he can pop in a few gummies and keep on going. But
Right.
I want to try something that it's either a almost pure or very, very high sativa and try an edible. I still haven't done that. Although I bought myself some new mushroom gummies today. So I'm excited about those. So, but
Yeah, I'm
all
definitely
right.
seeing a lot more mushroom edibles popping up.
Yes. Yeah. Well, these I just bought at the gas station just because I know the type of, I do fairly well with my brain is going blank because it's too, Amanita. I do good with the Amanitas.
Right.
So they give me a little bit more of a different feel. They're a little bit more uplifting kind of this. Oh, a little more uplifting daytime kind of stuff and smaller doses. So that's what I bought at the gas station. So because I'm just going to take and cut the gummies because they're like 700 milligrams per gummy. So I'm just going to take them and cut them into like quarters for to start with, just for
Gotcha.
daytime use. So that way, especially on days that I'm home and I don't feel like so. But yeah, but I figure they're only $10 right now, so I'll just use those for the moment. But yeah, I want to try a real gummy. I was supposed to at the last 3-day weekend just to make sure to see how well I did, but we had so much going on that I didn't get a chance to. So
Next time.
yeah, next time. It is what it is. So um
Well, Cece, well, have a good rest of the evening.
absolutely. Thank you again for coming on and hanging out with us. So
Absolutely.
yeah, you are always welcome in, and that's
Thank
why.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
And that's
kind
why
of
I wanted
great
you to stay
actually.
on panel
I,
too, because that way
I
you can
was
hang out with us, talk to
I was
Dawn.
on Ogo and Growing Old was on there. And he was like,
Hmm.
y'all need to check out CC's Corner. Thurgood's on there sometimes. I was like, man, that's awesome, man. Like we
Yeah.
get more people coming around, man, and hanging out over
Hmm.
CC's Corner.
Yeah. I would really love to go over to Grow an Old show. I have an issue with somebody who gets on his panel quite often,
Yeah.
so I don't tempt fate.
No, I don't blame you.
So I just kind of stay away. I'm happy he comes over here and supports and jumps in and says hi.
Yeah.
I do go into the chat every once in a while over on his show. I'd love
Yeah.
to go in and hang out on panel with him and talk to him, but I'm just not going
Right.
to, just
Right.
because that person's always there. So
I get it.
I tend to stay away from drama.
I
So
understand.
just my yeah, we're getting off, so I can go with you. All
All
right.
right.
So thank you
Much love.
everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Much love,
Very
chat. Much love.
much love.
Mr.
Much love.
CC. Miss CC. Hey, y'all.
Absolutely. Go Thermacho, everybody.
Thermacho.
Thermacho.